Secret of the Lake, meaning we find the metal cap and go to the bottom of it. Man, I have very mixed feelings with Super Mario 64 because I think a lot of the late game is just obnoxious and not fun. But ironically, a lot of the water stages aren't that bad in Super Mario 64. Oh, she looks pissed. What is her name again? Elizabeth. Why is Elizabeth being... Oh, Elizabeth's always pissy, but... Let me turn the volume a little up on my end so I can hear better.
What's the problem? I asked her to come.
So did I.
Ugh, why?
That miserable swan you mentioned? Oh, maybe I missed it. Oh well, if I did.
Strength in numbers.
Strength?
Someone has been missing practice
pure nostalgia
lately.
classes for. I mean, you would think I would. It's like my first 3D video game. Unless you count kind of the pseudo 3D games on Super Nintendo, like Super Mario RPG. But like, yeah, no, I mean, I have nostalgia for it. But then when I go back and experience it, I just get frustrated. The camera is awful in Super Mario 64. The controls are kind of clunky. Like, they don't work well. We need a remake of the game at the very least. Like, it fixes the camera and the controls. But some of the world design in later game also is just awful. It's here. It's Elizabeth's house. Oh, okay. I'll try to be careful.
Tommy and I want to know what's going on. We thought we might need some backup.
Excuse me?
That being said, despite how critical I am about Super Mario 64, I must be a bit of a masochist because I do replay it every so often. And usually 100% runs. I did it when it came to Wii Virtual Console. Obviously I did it on DS, but the DS version I think is better in content, worse in controls. I did it in probably Wii U Virtual Console. I probably also replayed it. I did it on NSO, and I did it on the Super Mario 3D All-Star, or Mario 3D All-Stars. So I've went through 100% multiple times, despite really hating part of my experience every time. So I do have nostalgia for it, and that is the only reason I really replay it, is for the nostalgia. But there was the last year when the Digital Bonfire, when we did the speed run, the multiplayer speed run of Super Mario 64, and I'm hoping we can do that again and go for a better time. That was really enjoyable to me when I did that, because I got to pretty much fully take care of what is probably my favorite world in the game, Big Boo's Haunt. And I also found I was able to fairly efficiently do Tick-Tock Clock, which is kind of funny. A lot of people hate that stage. And for some reason, I think it's because I am pretty decent with wall jumps. I was able to get all the stars in there really quick, because I could just jump in when the clock stopped and just wall jump my way through anywhere that I can't get through good. And a lot of my issues with Super Mario 64's later world stage design is there's too many opportunities to fall, but Tick-Tock Clock being enclosed gives you a lot of surfaces to wall jump off of if you can do the wall jumps. And I do think that's one of the few things of the controls of Super Mario 64 is, as tricky as wall jumps are to pull off in it, they're very satisfying to pull off once you can get the timing. Want it remade? Yeah, if it got remade, it should have the DS content. But completely new camera, modern camera controls, much tighter controls, because Mario himself controls just so clunky. It obviously cleaned up graphics, but honestly, I don't have too much an issue. Super Mario 64 is interesting in that because it was so early in the N64's lifespan, despite the graphics looking fine, like compare it next to Ocarina of Time and it looks like somebody's practice, like first game in 3D, which I mean it kind of is, but it looks like a like student made it. The graphics are very simple, the very basic colors, not really much shading. Not much in terms of textures. Like it's so our graphical cleanup would be nice, but also it works fine graphically. I wouldn't, outside of obviously wanting to make it not like 64-bit graphics. Otherwise, I wouldn't expect too much to be changed there. It's mainly the camera and the controls that I think most need to change, but I do think it's hard to salvage some of the world, like the stage designs. Rainbow Ride's obnoxious in my opinion. Like Tall Mountain is dumb, a lot of it, but a lot of that can be attributed to like iffy controls. I don't know. And even in the mid worlds, the worlds in the middle of the game, like Shifty Sandlands, it'd be hard to salvage Shifty Sandlands. I like the aesthetic of it, but it's especially all the parts outside of the pyramid are very obnoxious. But the basement stages aren't all horrible. They're hit and miss depending on which star you're doing. The first floor stages are pretty much all good. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any particular star that's, no, there is one star that's awful on the first floor, and that's ironically in Bob-omb Battlefield, the one that you have to fly through the rings. That one's, but again, that might be able to be fixed by the controls. I think if they remade it, they need to make flying less horrible. The flight cap is the worst flight mechanics in any Mario game, period. Shifty Sandlands is a good concept, yeah, not great execution. Yeah, exactly. All the quicksand in the outside part of Shifty Sandlands makes it a pain. The sand, not being able to jump properly in the sand is a pain. The condor is just butts. Like, I hate that thing stealing your hat. Trying to get up the towers, the controls just kind of bug out. There's a lot there that's, I mean, fix controls and fix some of that. The sand, I don't think, at the very least, the regular sand shouldn't hamper your jump. That's not fun. It's just a pain to move through. But that's the whole thing. I can critique every part of Super Mario 64, and I make like a whole video if I wanted to on that. And obviously it'd be opinion based. And I think the game does some things really well, especially for being essentially the first 3D platformer. But it also something aged like milk. And I think the only reason really it's held to such high regards is because of nostalgia. If Super Mario 64 first came out today, like excluding the graphics, because they wouldn't have graphics like that, the rest of it, if it did, people would pan it. It would not be well received if it was first today. It's panned because it's nostalgia, or it's not panned, it's praised because of nostalgia and I guess historical relevance, but that's... The train can't freely go between outside and inside of the pyramid. Yeah, that's another thing. They do that for all of the, like, inner areas of Super Mario 64. It's true for Shifty Sandland. It's true for the volcano in, suppose I forget the names, Lethal Lava Land. Like, anywhere that has an interior section, you can't really exit, except for, like, the slides in Cool Mountain and Tall Mountain. Those slides, obviously at the end you can exit. But only at the end. And there's the advantage of jump right in and you get back into those sections. for the intersections, but then it's a pain if you didn't want to be in an intersection, but usually you want to be. It's a more of a minor gripe. There's definitely things I do enjoy. I think riding shells is very fun in Super Mario 64. I think the metal cap and the invisible cap work fine. I just think flying cap needs to be better controlled. I could go on and on, but we're never gonna finish this game if I just spend 3 hours talking about Super Mario 64. And if for people who don't know me, I am critical about games, especially when I like the games because I want them to be better. So it's not to say I hate Super Mario 64. I just don't think it aged well, and I think a lot can be fixed. And I say that because I would like it if we got a version of it that didn't feel awful to play for about half of the run. Hey there, Stone, welcome. Okay, wow, I was talking so long the screen dimmed. Let's find out about looking for. Oh yeah, we're looking for the their music demo. What was it? The music player that has their like demo on it. Critical of Mist, but you don't like it. Yeah. I mean, I could be critical of a thing I don't like too. I'm just saying that me being critical of something doesn't indicate whether I like or dislike it. I am critical about Majora's Mask, and it's my favorite game. There are things about it that are flawed. There's things about every game that's flawed. I can't think of a game that I can universally praise. There are some games that it's harder for me to find flaws, like Portal 2. That's like a 11 out of 10 game for me. Even for like Majora's Mask more, I think Portal 2 is more well put together, but I can still find flaws. Okay, so let's help find this music player. Well, Elizabeth's not going to be happy with it.
Sure. Oh, you're all friends now? Give me a break.
Elizabeth, we're serious. What's going
I know
on?
what's going on?
Why'd you stop coming?
Is there something wrong with your voice? Do you not like the song?
She doesn't like the song. She said no.
So, it's that you're jealous of my style. Worried I'm gonna show you up?
As if.
I mean, I'd say that, yeah, Janet has great style, but honestly, Elizabeth's style's fine. I wouldn't say that her issue is her style, it's her attitude.
Then, what is it? I know you're used to getting your way, but come on. Do you even care about the contest? We're almost out of time.
I know, but we're just worried about you.
Why are you worried, Ashley?
Stay
I mean,
out of
for
this.
one, to kind of feel like Elizabeth has a point there. This isn't Ashley's business.
Look, I
Okay,
know
she
this
said
is
it
none
at
of my
least.
business. But just look at Tommy and Janet. Don't you see how much they care about you? Condescending much? I'm just trying to
Ashley,
help.
you walked into a hornet's nest. I'm not going to feel too bad for you in this situation. You knew this was going to happen.
Elizabeth, what's the racket? Keep it down.
Dad.
Oh, I didn't know we had guests.
Rex Alfred. Do you think she was... What, did you think that Elizabeth was using her ventriloquism? What do you mean you didn't know we had guests?
Hi there, Janet.
Hey,
Hi, Tommy. And you're Richard's daughter?
Yeah, Ashley.
let's not make guests wait in the entryway, Elizabeth. Please make yourselves comfortable. Can I get you anything?
I
We have some
mean,
cake.
for one, you shouldn't just go get cake from a stranger, but also I could go for cake. And he thought she was on the phone. Okay, but like, the others were not really any further from the door, not much further. He should have heard them too. So, unless she had them on speakerphone, and even then you should be able to tell by... People don't sound crystal clear on speakerphones from my experience.
Really? Yeah,
Dad, seriously? Get out.
Young lady, that's no way to act in front of guests.
So that's not really a way to talk to your
You
dad.
may not want me hanging around right now, but
But you need me to put on an act and play nice.
Elizabeth,
Wow,
listen.
what a brat.
I don't care. Just go away.
Elizabeth!
Whoa. Hold on a minute. Can you save the family stuff for later? We need to talk to Elizabeth.
Of course, Janet. I'm going out. We'll talk when I get home.
I feel like you don't discipline your
yourselves at
daughter.
home.
Because, like, how is she talk? Like, yeah, teenagers are going to talk to their parents like that, but, like, he just came in.
Hey, Ashley,
Uh-huh. Yeah?
let me show
What?
you Elizabeth's room.
Do you have
I'm
permission?
Sure, but what about those two?
They're fine.
Or are they
Let's
an
give them
item?
some space.
Huh?
Don't worry
Are
about
we,
it.
are
Come
we
on.
give them space to, like... I'd say smooch, but I think it seems like they need to work
Ashley
things
and I
out.
are gonna wait in your room. Okay?
Don't touch my stuff.
Got it. It's upstairs. Let's go.
Okay.
Elizabeth, we're really worried about you.
I know.
Then be real with me. What happened? Why'd you stop coming to practice?
I'll go back downstairs. Oh, you're not gonna stop me. What
Elizabeth.
happened? I'm here for you. Just leave this to Tommy. Okay, I should probably look for a swan. Oh, wait. Okay, first of all, we just entered this chapter, so we can get the refresher from all the characters of something relevant from last chapter. Found out about a new feature of the DOS, water analysis. We used it to check the water in the lake, and it found the unknown contaminant that's causing the pollution. If we can figure out what it is, we should be able to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. There's been a suspicious-looking guy sniffing around, which kind of makes me think that JC Valley is connected to the pollution somehow. We'll just have to keep digging. On the way to Dad's cottage, I ran into Ryan again. I told him we were looking for Matthew's dad. He knew all about the pollution in Crusoe Resort, too. I even knew that the allegation against Crusoe are wrong. It seems like he knows who's really responsible. But he wouldn't tell me, which was frustrating. When I was talking to him, my head got all fuzzy. I wonder what that was about. On my way to leave Ryan's cottage, I noticed a kaleidoscope on the windowsill. He said it was a memento of his mother, and he used to be able to see cherry blossoms you look in it, but it's broken now. When I saw it, I remembered Mom holding that kaleidoscope and standing in front of a grave. Whose grave was that? When I saw the picture of the food stand in Bob's restaurant, I remembered something else from 13 years ago. I saw Bob at the food stand handing Mom a paper bag. Mom was a customer of his, and he even inspired him to come up with the salmon rice burger. I was surprised that the folks around here remembered Mom as well, but it's always nice to hear more stories about her. Bob said Mom was waiting for someone by the clock tower. Who could it have been? I found a new feature on the DOS that lets me do a water quality test just by taking a photo. I think we can use it to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. Did Dad create this feature too? Why? Is it related to why Mom came here? It does show that Dad's a pretty amazing scientist, though. Hard to imagine since he seems so unreliable with me. When we stopped by Bob's restaurant, there was a picture of Dad there holding a fish he caught and smiling really big. It was nice to see him looking happy instead of just fretting about research all the time. Matthew is desperate to find out more about this unknown contaminant that's causing the lake pollution, but apparently not as desperate as he was for a meal. He practically inhaled 2 of the salmon rice burgers at Bob's restaurant. They are really good, though. I understand why it's the most popular thing in the menu. I told Matthew I'd help him look for clues about his dad, but I got sidetracked talking to Ryan and going to Elizabeth's house. Sorry, Matthew. I've also got a parental mystery going on with my mom, so it's easy to get distracted, but I'll get serious about helping now. After all, I'm the one who said we'd find something by the end of the day. Yeah, and then we left him. Bob Fox, the owner of the restaurant Bob's Food Hunt. Apparently, when there are no customers in the place, he lets Tommy's band practice there. I'm sure they'd prefer a studio, but there's probably not a lot of options around here, so it's really nice of him to offer space. I was hungry and ordered a salmon rice burger. Rice for the bun was a little weird, but went really well with the salmon. It was actually totally delicious. There are lots of pictures hung up inside the restaurant, including some of Dad. Bob also let me put my food on Dad's tab, so it seemed like they're pretty close. There was also a picture of Bob's food stand from before he built the restaurant, and I'd seen it before. According to Bob, the idea for the salmon rice burger came from a Japanese lady who visited the stand and had a kid with her. I think it was probably Mom. She seemed like she was waiting for someone by the clock tower, but I had no idea who. Why did Mom come to Lake Juliet? Matthew ran ahead chasing after John. When I went looking for him, I found himself in a big yard with a well-tended garden. The door to the house caught my eye. There was an emblem engraved on it. The relief of finding Matthew was short-lived. The old lady that lives there got super mad at us for going onto her property without permission. I explained her situation, hoping that would help, but she gave us the hard stare. She was pretty scary, if I'm being honest. I was worried she might yell at us some more, so Matthew and I got out of there. But the emblem on her door is still bothering me. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? I ran to Ryan again on the way to Dad's cottage. The cottage he invited me into was super clean, the exact opposite of Dad's mess. Ryan knows I've been running all around the lake. I wonder when he saw me. When he saw me looking at the kaleidoscope he keeps by the window, he told me it was a memento of his mother who died when he was little. As a child, he was sick and required painful treatments. My mom was there after each session, waiting by his side with the kaleidoscope. She'd cheer up him by telling him, "You're so brave, Ryan. Your mom was watching over you, I'm sure." He said that whenever my mom looked into the kaleidoscope, the cherry blossom inside would make her feel nostalgic for Japan. But now it's broken and you can't see it. That's too bad. I would love to see. Ryan said he was glad that we could talk, just the two of us, but I was just happy to hear some new stories about Mom. Now that I think about it, I wonder what he meant when he said that the reason he came to Lake Juliet is because there's someone waiting here for me. Who could possibly be here waiting for me? Ian is another researcher who works with Dad, or so I thought. So this guy John, who goes around calling himself a special agent, was talking to someone on the phone who he called Ian. They were talking at Dad in JC Valley, so there's no doubt in my mind that's the same Ian. When I gathered, Ian and John share some connection. They're working together on an investigation of the Crusoe Resort incident in JC Valley. Where are these guys, really? Oh yeah, I didn't notice this one as now. The guy claims to be a special agent for the government. He definitely doesn't fit in the campground with this black suit, so everyone thinks he's super suspicious. It says he's looking into the incident from 5 years ago, and I heard him mention Crusoe Resort to someone on the phone. It also looks like he's investigating JC Valley where Dad works. It definitely seems like Dad's disappearance is related to the lake pollution, but could JC Valley be connected? We could figure this out faster if the guy tells me he knows, but he says to let the adults handle it. Whatever. Matthew's on the clock, and we already found some clues, so we're going to keep looking into this regardless of what the adults say. The director of JC Valley, that's where Dad works. He's Elizabeth's father. There are photos of Dad and his friends on the wall at Bob's Diner, and Bob told me all these stories about them too. Turns out Dad and Rex are friends and they hang out at Bob's Diner. I think of Dad as single-minded, only focused on his research. Turns out he has a social life. That's not the only surprise. Bob told me Dad likes music and fishing. The music talk is what caught my attention. Turns out Rex plays guitar, same as me. Guess we do have something to talk about. Most of this wasn't even about Rex, but okay. The keyboardist and vocalist for Tommy's band, she's also the daughter of Rex, the director of JC Valley. She's selfish, conceited, and has a terrible attitude. In other words, it's safe to say I don't have the best impression of her. All the same, Tommy and Janet see her not just as a bandmate, but as a friend. They were really worried when she stopped showing up to practice. When I ran into her by the lake, we talked about the band. It was obvious something's bothering her. There must be a reason she's skipping practice. Wait, why should I care? I guess because I think she ought to tell Tommy and Janet, especially Janet. She wants to make it as a band. It's obvious she thinks Elizabeth has the talent. Look, it's true that I can't stand her, and I've been trying to avoid her, but if she's as good as they say, I need to hear her sing, at least once. Just see what I'm up against. That makes sense, right? With that recording of their song lost, it's not like there's any other way to hear her. At least she could do is show up to practice, right? What is going on in her head? The drummer in Tommy's band. She's really friendly and fun to be around. She told me their band is entering the Big Deal Band Contest, but it looks like Elizabeth lost the music player that has a song they need for it. And what's worse, Elizabeth stopped coming to practice around the time they made the recording. Janet and Elizabeth have been friends for forever, so it's only natural Janet would be able to sense when something is wrong. She must be so worried. Janet told me how serious she is about the contest. She hoping it leads to a record deal so she can't stand by and do nothing. They certainly have their challenges, and it seems like more keep coming out of nowhere. I know firsthand the struggles that can come with being in a band, so I'm really rooting for them. Hope they can work it all out. College student who works part-time in the guest house. Tommy's in a band with Janet and Elizabeth playing lead guitar and writing their songs. Janet told me he plays like a pro, but I was blown away by how inspired he is. He says he's just doing it for fun, but with chops like that, I think they've got a real shot at winning the big deal band contest. I borrowed a guitar and jammed with him a bit, but I couldn't keep up. He complimented my performance, but I could feel the difference in our skill levels and made me realize how much more I need to practice. After that, I ran to Tommy and Janet on their way to Elizabeth's house, and they talked me into going with them. They want to ask her why she hasn't been coming to band practice, but that really doesn't seem like a conversation for an outsider to be in, so I'm not excited about this. Okay. So what I really opened the menu for was to see... No, I don't have. I assume this is the house? A well-balanced breakfast in an elegant space bathed in morning light. That sounds so nice. Oh, but I don't want to do that. Why? How did I want to do that. Okay. I'm trying to remember the buttons. Even the phone is fancy. I wonder what happened to Dad. Has he come back from the lab yet? I was trying to use Persona 3 reload controls. I've been playing it so much. I was trying to run that button. This must be the cake Elizabeth's dad mentioned. Looks so good. I should have accepted his offer. I love cheesecake. That's cheesecake. That cheesecake looks almost like burnt. Why is it so dark on top? These apples and grapefruit look pretty tasty. These flowers are just like the ones at Dad's front door. Did Dad grow these flowers and then give them as a gift? Okay. I think that's all in here. Is there a... I didn't really look. Okay, I don't see a crane in this room. Might be cocoa powder or caramelized sugar. Yeah, it might be. I just think it looks less appetizing that way. These flowers are just like the ones Jessica puts around her house. Don't know much about flowers, but I guess these are the go-to kind for decorating. Those are, yeah, I don't know. I recognize them, but I'm not good with flowers. So much detail in this painting. The petals are photorealistic. The frame's really fancy too. I feel like I'm in a museum. I bet Elizabeth's dad has a variety of outfits, unlike my dad. Here it is. There we go. Let me back out. Rex invited me out for drinks last night. He usually keeps his cool no matter how many he's had, but it seems he may have had one too many this time around. He told me he's considering getting remarried to a woman his daughter Elizabeth doesn't get along with. She seems to have some things in common with his daughter, so Rex thinks she'll be able to get through to Elizabeth, but Elizabeth just won't accept her. She doesn't like her attitude. Having lived in isolation for so long, I never quite developed the skills to advise of situations such as these. But if I was in Rex's shoes, how would I convince Ashley? I guess there's no point wondering about that. I can't imagine marrying anyone aside from Syoko. Okay. I'm gonna open probably because it's missable. Fair. I mean, it's still easy to miss because they're so tiny, and it's easy to be focused on the next thing in the room. Is this a journal? I better not touch it. I don't want to read it without permission. I love them just like snooping around his room in front of him. Sorry you had to see that, Ashley. I'm going to head out, but you should make yourselves at home. Doesn't look like you're heading out, but okay. Well, I guess let's go upstairs. How many more rooms could there really be? These are small cottages, right? Over here.
Ashley!
You're sure we should just leave them?
Definitely. She'll listen to Tommy. If the boy you like can't get through to you, who can?
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean...
I thought so.
Don't tell me you didn't notice. Well. We finally found someone as oblivious as Tommy.
Tommy doesn't know?
If he does, he hasn't let on.
Is he the reason she stopped going to practice? Maybe he turned her down.
Interesting. But I don't think so. Elizabeth used to be fearless when it came to guys. But these days, not so much. She hasn't been able to say anything. I wish she could just be honest with him. Tommy deserves that.
What if he doesn't feel the same way?
Then she should just try again. Like they say, if plan A doesn't work, try plan A. Again.
Who no, nobody says that.
Oh, is that what they say?
Oh well, it's out of our hands now. Let's wait in her room and give them some space.
Sure. Whoa. Total rich girl energy
Rich girl
in here,
energy.
huh? It's also clean. Is this room for display only or something?
She's never cleaned it herself, you know. Cleaners come by.
Must be nice, being on the other side of the fence.
They say the grass is always greener. But I don't know, this is a pretty green grass.
Do you know this dog?
That's Princess. The family dog.
We know who that is.
But Elizabeth's mom took her in the divorce.
Okay, then why is she at the camp?
So Princess used to be Elizabeth's pet?
Oh man, that takes me back. Aw. Elizabeth was so cute.
Be that as it may, what do you think her allowance is? I mean, she has everything I've ever wanted.
Pretty sure her dad just gets her whatever she asks for.
I cannot believe such a father even exists.
She really hates him though.
Yeah,
You
she's
saw,
being really
right?
shitty.
They aren't getting along at all lately.
Apparently we're going to talk
All
about
they
that.
do is fight.
Aren't getting along.
But everyone hates their dad at one point or another.
You're not wrong, but it's a bit complicated for Elizabeth.
How so?
It all started after
Her
her
mom
mom
left.
left.
Oh,
Things
come on.
between her and her dad got
Add that to the
pretty
thing. There you go. Aren't getting along.
Are they always like that?
You have no idea. It's non-stop. She yells at her dad for the littlest things. He has no idea how to handle it. Totally clueless. So he defaults to spending money on her. He just gets her
Yeah,
whatever
that's not a
she wants.
healthy relationship, but okay.
Wow.
But even then, it never seems to make her the slightest bit happier. Neither of them know what they're doing.
I get that. I fight with my dad a lot, too.
Really?
I think I get how Elizabeth feels. I mean, my dad never buys me anything, but he tries to make up for things in his own awkward way. Elizabeth's mom left? Does that mean...
Yeah. Her parents divorced like 5 years ago. Adult stuff. I don't really know what was going on, but Elizabeth blames her dad.
She does?
Oops, I skipped. What did I say?
She was a singer.
Oh.
What was her mom like?
Oh, she was
Did
a
shows
singer.
in Las Vegas
Okay.
or something.
A singer?
Yep. She was really beautiful.
What
Amazing
did she happen to?
voice.
Did she died, I assume? Or divorced.
Elizabeth bragged about her all the time. So, it really
Oh
hit
yeah,
her
because she
super
took
hard.
the dog in the divorce.
What do you mean?
Elizabeth loved her mom so much. But after she left,
Okay, I mean, don't blame
No
your dad
contact.
then, because clearly your mom's shit if she didn't contact you after the divorce.
complete radio silence. Her mom hasn't even come back to visit.
Except her dog's here. So her mom's here somewhere.
What's up?
It's weird. At first I thought we were totally different. But we actually have a lot in common.
Who does?
Me and Elizabeth.
Really?
I don't have a mom either, so...
Okay,
I
but
get
your
it.
mom's dead and died when you were like 3. Her mom divorced 5 years ago and is just ignoring her. I don't think those are comparable. Those are very different situations.
I ask myself all kinds of questions. Why do I have to go through big life stuff without her? Is it my fault she's gone?
Well,
Things
why
like
do you
that.
think it might be your fault she's gone? She was shot when you were 3. What, do you think 3-year-old Ashley was going to stop the killer from shooting her?
I never thought about that. I guess I hadn't considered things from Elizabeth's perspective.
It can be hard.
I told not to touch anything.
Oh no! Is it broken?
What is it?
Elizabeth's music box. It plays her mom's debut song. She used to play it all the time, but I haven't seen it in a while.
So she's had it since she was little? It must be really important to her.
When her mom left, her dad threw out all her stuff.
What is it? Debut song.
This is the only thing Elizabeth still has from her. I'll play it for you.
Wasn't there a
I don't
music
hear
box in the
anything.
first game? There might have been. I think there was, yeah. I think there was a puzzle with it.
Oh no! Did I break it? What am I gonna do?
I'm sure Elizabeth will understand it was an accident.
She won't! She's never gonna forgive me! Seriously, what
Fix
am I
it.
gonna do?
Let me see it.
It might have just already been broken, too. You can just go around peeping in other people's closets. You've been doing that. Besides, it's just anyone's closet. It's Elizabeth's. Who knows what she'd say if she found out I was snooping. Elizabeth finds out that her music box is broken. This bed sure is cute and so big. Looks like a bed a princess would sleep in. I'm kind of jealous. Oh, update for princess. A large dog, fluffy white hair. She's a dear friend and mate at the lake. We couldn't figure out who she belongs to, but apparently she's Elizabeth's. Janet said she was living with Elizabeth's mom, but if Princess is hanging around here, it must mean she ran away to see Elizabeth. She's grown so much since she was just a puppy, but it means she hasn't forgotten Elizabeth or how much she loves her. One of the photos is really pretty. Is this Elizabeth's mom? Wait, I want to check something. No. Never mind, she's way too old. I was like, what was that mysterious woman? Could that have been her mom? No way. Heck, it's too far away. Her mom would be right here, because it'd have to be in the Alfred Square. Flower arrangement. An earth-stream person who does the flower arrangements does the cleaning too. This pink wallpaper is so cute. It suits the room perfectly. Wallpaper can really set the vibe of a room. Also, I believe can like kind of destroy the walls when you have to remove it. So I don't think wallpaper is used a ton anymore now that just paint. Elizabeth was happy once, huh? Princess is still so cute. Wait a minute, did I? Yeah, the vanity. What a big vanity. I'm so jealous. Big mirror, plenty of space, lots of drawers. Beauty meets function meets elegance. Isn't beauty and elegance essentially the same thing? Okay. Wonder what's going on. Maybe it needs to be wound up a bit more? Should wind it up first.
Yeah.
Oh, just hold R. Nope. It's stuck, can't wind it. Maybe peek inside will tell me why. What's up with it? Looks like there's a few broken parts. Oh crap, we're screwed. I could fix it if I had the right tools. Will this help? It's a repair kit for my drum set. Thanks, I'll just borrow these for a bit. Phillips head screwdriver. And this one. I don't know. Oh, beauty elegant. Yeah, not exactly, but it's weird to be like beauty meets. Two of those are saying it looks good. Flathead screwdriver, a hex wrench. Insect repellent? Why is that in your drum repair kit? What? Rust removal spray, sure. Needle nose pliers. One of those things was not a drum repair item. Fixing with these should be no problem. Okay, loose screw. Okay, that looks like that's a flat head. Am I taking it out? Or am I putting it in? Oh, I'm putting it in. Okay, I wasn't sure if I need to take it out to open something up, but I can't take it out, so... Tight screw, let's screw hole. Oh, there's a screw over here, isn't there? Is this just loose? Oh, it looks like it's jammed in there. Screw is stuck. Can't get out with my fingers. Oh. I'll need those pliers. Hope that did it. Turn. Maybe it'll play now.
Yeah.
No, it won't. This is rusty. Where's rust removal spray? There we go.
All right.
That looks like that's everything I can interact with. I don't know why they give us insect repellent. The Phillips head theoretically could have been something, but it isn't. I think we're good. Let's try. How much do I need to wind it? Alright, now I can get to play some music.
That's it! You fixed it!
This is a really pretty song.
The song's great and all, but I'm just glad it's fixed. All that panicking was no good for my skin.
Here, you can have these tools back.
Enough already.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you think happened?
Huh? Does this open?
Should you be snooping? You weren't willing to look in her closet, but you're willing to like go through her music box. That's like her most treasured possession. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Thank you for being a part of my life. You're my angel. Hope your special day is full of love and laughter. Love you more than anyone in the world. With love, your mother, Kate.
It's falling apart. Has read this over and over again. It must be so precious to her. Huh? This is...
Are you crying? Did you break up or something? Find out that you're dating? Did he reject you?
Crap! Elizabeth's coming.
What?
Elizabeth?
Get out!
What happened?
I said get out!
Let's go, Ashley.
Yeah.
I guess something major happened? Let's go ask Tommy.
Why did I bring this
Oh,
with me?
cool. Great job, Ashley. Brilliant. You stole our music player. Oh, that's the music player, though. Which means she had it. It wasn't missing. She hid it. Night landscape photo. Wait, is this actually a painting? It looks like Lake Juliet. Someone around here must have a real green thumb to keep all these plants and flowers looking so pretty. They look like they're thriving. Oh, this whole table is made of marble. I guess having a house this big means you have lots of space for hanging paintings. They even have a wall space for really large paintings. What now? Kate. Oh. Elizabeth's mom. She was so pretty and apparently performed in Vegas. How cool. Sounds like no one's heard from her since she divorced Rex and left home 5 years ago. Elizabeth never got over it. She keeps a birthday card from her mother in a music box, falling apart from how frequently she reads it. Kate wrote that she loves Elizabeth in the card, yet she went total no contact. I wonder why. I'm sure adults are all dealing with their own things too, and it's hard to imagine walking away was so hard. But I know all too well the feeling of lost loneliness that Elizabeth must have felt so suddenly losing her mother. She was so proud of her mom. She loved her. If by chance you're still out there, Kate, I hope that I reconnect with Elizabeth, even if you talk to her just one more time. After all, you're her one and only mother. It's really pretty, too. Well, I want to see the inside of the vacant room. Okay. Hope there wasn't another swan or whatever crane in her room. I don't think there was, but
Tommy, what was the trouble?
Well, we were just talking about the band, but I'm really sorry, Rex. I didn't see that coming.
I was just on my way out when I heard the yelling.
We're back. Elizabeth kicked us out. Right, Ashley?
Dude, she even kicked you guys out?
What happened? You've got to tell us.
I just said I felt like she was hiding something and she...
Hold up. You said what? What kind of play is that? If she could tell you, she already would have. You can't just spring that on someone. Jeez.
Okay, but her reaction seemed a little bit extreme still. You check your Swan map log. I didn't say there was anything else in here. Dark data. But like 5 or 6 of the entries are all just question marks. They won't show on the map where they are.
Ashley, I'm sorry you had to see this.
We're the ones who drop by unexpectedly.
Having friends visit should be a happy occasion.
Maybe she just didn't want company today. We all have days like that.
That's a good perspective. Things sure are tough at your age. I'm trying to meet her halfway.
What? Oh, brain blast. I was like, what does that mean? Oh, we're about to find out. I still don't know what that means. I don't know who he was giving that to, and what he was giving that to, and what that was.
I remember those cufflinks.
Okay, that's
I
all
met
she
this
knows.
guy
She's seen the
before?
cufflinks.
Ashley?
I came here 13 years ago. Do you remember if we met then?
No, we've never met.
Oh.
I've known Richard for quite some time. He talks about you often.
When did you meet?
Right after he and Sayo graduated.
You knew my mom too?
Yes, back when JC Valley was called MJ Labs. Judd Fitzgerald, the lab director, went on to found JC Valley. We conducted research together for
There are
the
a
EC
lot of
project.
initials. MJ Labs, JC Valley, EC Project. What does all this mean?
So Elizabeth's dad knew my mom.
Ashley?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Sorry to bore you with my old stories. What's Richard up to? Is he waiting for you back at his place?
Nah, he got a call from the lab.
He went to JC Valley?
Yeah, he said there was some kind of system trouble.
More trouble. I'll have to go check on things later.
Hey guys, I think we worn out our welcome. Let's head out.
No kidding. It'll take Elizabeth a while to cool down. See you later.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. I hope to see you again
Maybe
soon.
they sell these cufflinks in the Lake gift shop. Nearly everyone has a pair around here. That'd be a funny plot twist, but I doubt it. Everything means something in a game like this.
You think Elizabeth's gonna be okay?
Sorry we brought you into that.
I don't think I helped much.
I'm glad we had the backup.
Oops, I missed the thanks. but
Later,
okay.
Ashley.
Open the door.
Jeez.
Huh?
They're yelling loud.
We're worried about you. Don't you get that, Lizzie?
Gee, oh my gosh.
Don't call me Lizzie. Only Mom gets to call me that.
They're back at it.
This is gonna take a while. Eventually they'll calm down and she'll send me some angry texts.
Want to kill time at Bob's while you wait for those texts?
Sure.
What a life.
Is that a typical father-daughter fight?
I don't know. I feel like
Pretty
they're
intense.
typically not loud enough to be heard outside the house.
Oh no, the music player. I think they said they were going to Bob's. I'll catch up with
I
them
don't
there.
know. Like, this is super awkward handing them the music player and be like, oh yeah, I took this out of Elizabeth's room for some reason. Found her at JC Valley where Dad works, and Mom's first mentor where she started working on memory. If he was her mentor, what does that mean? Does that mean he was also a scientist? kind of person was he really? He might know lots of stuff about Mom, maybe even things Dad doesn't know. I should ask him if I get the chance. You don't even know if he's still around or where he'd be. I mean, if you get a chance. They just left. How far can they be? I don't know if we're going straight there or we're gonna be like, we need to check on our friend we left at the house, telling him we'd help find clues about. Oh, the Bob's is right here, so they probably just walked in. Oh yeah, Bob's was where the next swan is, anyways. Crane? The crane. Next crane. There we go. Okay. Let's check it out. Don't have any images for the other 5. Rex told me a very interesting story after a jam session at Bob's. A long time ago, Crusoe Resort planned to build a concert venue and hold a music festival. The theme of this festival is going to be harmony between nature and music. Michael, the resort company's president, hoped to share Lake Juliet's natural beauty and charm. He wanted to use music to show everyone the importance of protecting the environment. Rex is a music lover and environmentalist himself, so he's a big fan of the plan. He even offered to help make it happen. I love the idea myself, so if it ever came to fruition, I'd love to form a proper band with Rex and Bob and take our turn on stage. Fortunately, Crusoe Resort was canned, so the plans for the music festival were canned too. It never became more than a dream. Rex looked sad as he thought back to those days. He said it would have been a festival to remember if only they'd been able to make it happen. I wasn't even aware of it at the time, but I have to agree, it's so sad it could never happen. Now, a music festival in this lake is nothing more than a ghost of an idea. But someday, may be able to take Ashley and Jessica to a concert or a music festival. Wonder what sort of music Ashley is into. Hope she's adopted my tastes. Yo, Bob.
Hey, Ashley. Your friend get away from you?
He's probably using the computer at my dad's cottage.
A gamer.
No.
Huh? Yeah, I guess computer games are
Gamer.
more fun than a diner.
So it can be like he's using a computer. Oh, he must be a gamer. You can use a computer for more than games.
But if you wave a fresh salmon rice burger out the window, I bet he'd float over on the scent alone.
I just dropped my cap to my water bottle. Heck, oh, there it is.
The kid liked him that
I mean,
much,
he
did he?
ate 2.
Yeah, he's totally in love with those sandwiches.
How old is he anyway?
He's 13.
You don't say. That's
Good info. Why are we talking good info?
Huh? What do you mean, good
Didn't he
info?
want to play games on the DOS? Or is that only something we made up? No, he did say. He said he wanted to play with it. Like, they didn't. I don't think they said straight out games, but I think it was implied. That doesn't mean you're a gamer just because you want to play a game on something, especially if you're a kid.
Big news. My salmon rice burger is a hit with the 13-year-old boy demographic. That's valuable marketing data.
That's not marketing data if it's one person. One person is not a demographic.
Consumer research is important in my line of work. And that's some key info, let me tell you.
Is that so?
Absolutely. It means the salmon rice
It means
burger
a
has broad
13-year-old
appeal.
boy enjoyed your salmon rice burger. It doesn't mean anything more than that. A single person, that particular person liked it. That is not broad appeal, sir. That is horrible consumer research, if that's what you think of how you do your research.
That settles it. That's the push I needed to start.
That's the push you need? One person liking it? We're talking about your new business, sir. You're really
New business.
drastic.
Yep. Selling my famous salmon rice burgers online.
An online burger shop?
So you're like, oh, if he's using a computer, he must be a gamer. There's nothing else he can do with a computer. And then immediately is like, I'm going to make an online burger shop. That's not a game. People are going to use a computer to do that.
That's right, miss. Hungry folks the world over love my
Also,
salmon
wait a
rice
minute.
burgers.
You're shipping your salmon rice burgers around the world? I mean, I guess you could, like, freeze them or something, but, like...
What better way to deliver them to the masses?
That's so cool. But can you ship them?
You bet. They don't lose flavor when
Okay, so
frozen.
you are going to freeze them. You're not really cooking them then, though, isn't that just a hunk of rice or 2 hunks of rice and a hunk of fish?
Just toss one in the microwave and enjoy whenever.
That's like a great plan.
Thanks, Ashley. This is a big day. I'm committed. No more excuses.
There's a valid demographic just with a hideously narrow test sample. Yeah, that's... One person is not enough to constitute a demographic. That is not a test sample, that is a single person.
I can't believe it was inside the music box.
Oh, I'm just showing it to him. Okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm glad you found it. It just doesn't make sense.
Why would she hide it?
Huh.
I haven't seen Elizabeth cry like that in a long time. Tommy,
He said what he said.
what did you say to
said.
her?
What did I say? I didn't think she'd start crying. And that's not all. You should have heard her. I kept asking why she wasn't coming to practice. And she started spouting off some nonsense. Said she didn't feel like it. That she didn't have any fun singing.
What do you mean spouting out some nonsense? She just said how she feels. How is that nonsense? If she legitimately doesn't feel like singing and isn't having fun doing it anymore, that is not nonsense. That is her feelings.
A total lie.
Okay.
Obviously. Elizabeth loves singing more than anything.
People change?
Yeah. It was so clearly untrue, you know? It made me so mad. I started yelling, told her to tell the
Okay,
truth.
yelled at her. That's not good
District
too.
Attorney Tommy here to get to the bottom of things.
She got so upset, she started to cry. That's what she said next. She said that I shouldn't force myself to hang out with her. That she knows the truth and everyone is laughing at her.
What now?
Seems like she's a bad singer.
Say
Oops.
what? Where is that
Does
coming
that say
from?
what? Okay, so what?
Right? It's so wrong, it's almost funny.
Please tell me you didn't laugh.
Whoa, you think I'd laugh when a friend's that upset? I told her she was off base, but she didn't listen. Her confidence is totally gone. She just started crying.
Unbelievable.
That's how it all went down.
Okay.
Elizabeth loves singing that much?
Yeah. Ever since she was little. I have this memory from when we were really young. She was listening to her mom's music box and humming along. She looked so happy. Sometimes she still does it. And when she does, she looks exactly like when she was a kid. Elizabeth hates people
She
seeing
hates
her
people
like that.
seeing her happy.
I get that.
Like, she loves music.
Oops, I did that. I skipped
There
again.
was...
Like, she loves music. But her mom's singing is special to her.
She said something else. She said she'd never be able to sing like her mother.
Okay.
She's not actually a bad singer, right?
No, not at all. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she has such a unique sound. It's really cool.
But she's convinced she's no good?
It's super weird.
I hope before this game is over, we get to hear her sing, and it sounds really it doesn't sound good because oh god, what was that? Just a minute. Sorry about that. There's something in the background. I hope by the end of this game we hear her sing and it sounds really bad, but it's just because the voice actor isn't a singer, and they all pretend that she sounds good. Thought that was the game. No, sorry, that was my roommate's phone.
What are we gonna do? We've got to submit our song to the contest, but we can't without a singer.
Should we just give up?
No way! We're entering no matter what.
Then we've got to get her to practice. She messaged you yet?
Not yet. Which means she won't pick up if we call.
Your song is on this, right?
Yep. Give it a listen.
Okay.
What'd you think?
That's not bad. Actually, I really like it.
I know, right?
Do we not actually get to hear it? Really? That stinks. This got pretty pissed off back there. Yeah.
Rad,
Elizabeth's voice isn't what I expected.
right? She's like a different person when she sings.
Totally
Yeah, I'm
different.
disappointed if they're just
It's
not gonna let us
unreal.
hear.
I've never heard a voice like that before.
There's something about it. It resonates.
Okay, I
You
get it.
feel
She
it in your
sings really
heart.
well, but you're not letting me hear it.
Exactly.
Bob's Food Hut? Absolutely. The usual? You got it. Delivery incoming. Hey kids, I'm heading out for a minute. Watch the diner for me?
Don't you have to cook the food before
problem,
you deliver it?
Unreliable bunch, the lot of them.
Us?
I've got to go. Matthew's waiting at my dad's place.
Don't worry. We'll handle the situation.
Sorry for dragging you into this. See you later.
Elizabeth sings in deep bass.
See
Yeah,
ya.
apparently we don't get to hear her, which kind of bugs me. Okay, so I don't know why I'm opening this. I don't have any more of these marked on the map, so which one is it? It's not this, it's this one, right? Maybe? This is for rent. Yeah, this is a rental house. Is it the big one? This is like the second biggest house here. Yeah, it is. Jeez. Sounds like Madonna.
Matthew! Oh,
Maybe he's upstairs. Okay, there's no point to really look around the house because we've already been in here. Have a good night, Dark Data. Thanks for stopping by.
Matthew? Not here. Where did he go? His dad's briefcase is open. What was he looking for in here? This is... Is this Matthew's dad? And there next to him, John Smith? Looks like that statue used to be a big draw back in the day.
So that confirms Matthew's dad is not John Smith.
Who's that in front of the clock tower? It's John with that mean old lady from the garden. Wait, so that means she actually does know him? I bet Matthew saw this photo and went to check it out.
Matthew's dad's briefcase. Why'd he leave the briefcase here? I guess he knows this is kind of a safe place that can be turned in, but still. This way? Oh, wait, that's the bathroom. No, don't go in the bathroom. Gotta wait for it to load. Okay, these are all places we've examined everything at least, so we just need to... I'm not gonna try to see if anything changed, if there's any dialogue change, that'd just take forever. Gotta find Matthew quick, not sure where to look. And that lady was in the photo too. What do you mean you're not sure to look? Where you look at where the old lady was, which was... That's not the map, that's my... Was it past Pop's Food Hut? I think it was. I should just say his visit was brief. I wish I could move faster. I wish there was fast travel. I feel like this is a little too big of a game world to have so slow movement if you're going to be going back and forth. Like if it was linear, that'd be one thing, but this is kind of going back and forth a lot. Not a lot necessarily, but enough.
Come to think of it...
You got it pretty good last time we were here.
Ashley.
Oh.
Bob?
That's where you want to deliver, okay.
Why so surprised? I'm just wrapping up a delivery.
Here?
Yep. She'll deign to eat my food if I bring it to her. I just wish she'd admit salmon rice burger is delicious. What brings you around here?
I'm looking for Matthew. I think he's probably at that that lady's house.
You mean Charlotte? A word of caution if you're paying her a visit. She has a few rules and can get ornery if they're followed.
Rules?
Yep. Rule 1, don't say anything to indicate her age. Don't call her miss, no ma'am, just Charlotte. Second, don't bring up her daughter Olivia, sore subject. And most important, don't even mention the clock tower.
Why the clock tower?
Charlotte has a daughter?
A daughter who eloped and left home.
Wow, she eloped? That sounds like something from TV.
You said it. Olivia had been married before. It didn't end well. But she eventually fell in love with someone new. She wanted to get hitched, but her mom put her foot down. Charlotte said the man break her heart like the last one. But that didn't stop Olivia. She just couldn't stay away from him. They wound up eloping and leaving town.
Wow.
Poor Charlotte hasn't said a word about her daughter since.
Yeah, that's about him.
Do you know anything about the guy she ran off with?
Yeah, this photographer who lived by the lake, Gilbert. Great guy. Sometimes he and Olivia would stop by the
I feel
diner.
like we saw something about Gilbert already.
It's a pity Charlotte couldn't see him as any news.
Must be the guy who lived in the house Matthew was hiding in. Why why shouldn't I mention the clock tower to Charlotte?
It's a real shame. That tower brings up terrible memories.
What terrible memories?
Well, Charlotte's father had
There's a
that
lot
clock
of
tower
personal
built.
information about her that you're sharing with me. But okay.
His name was Benjamin. He
Benjamin?
knew his way around a clock.
Is that a Big Ben reference? Benjamin, and he's works at a clock tower?
Charlotte upheld his legacy by taking good care of the tower. But she had to call it quits 5 years ago. And who could blame her after what happened?
What happened 5 years ago?
It was a tragic accident. I don't
Wow.
like to talk about it.
You talked about a lot
In any
leading up
case,
to it.
Charlotte stopped the clock and locked it up. That old tower hasn't been opened since.
Thanks, Bob. That's all good to know.
Sure thing. Now, don't forget those rules, okay?
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
won't.
go in and ask her about the clock
Good.
tower.
Now be sure you and your buddy stop by the diner again.
Okay, so yeah, bunch of people. Jeez, so many people in this game. Benjamin Graham, Charlotte's father. He was a skilled clockmaker who built the clock tower in Lake Juliet. I imagine construction was a lot harder back then, so building something so colossal must have felt impossible. It's kind of amazing it's still standing today. Bob told me how important the clock tower is to Charlotte. Something tragic happened there 5 years ago, so now it's all locked up and nobody's allowed inside. It's kind of sad that such a great landmark has to go unused. Bet the bell at the top is really loud. I wonder what it'd be like to hear it ring all throughout Lake Juliet. Olivia Graham, Charlotte's daughter who left home and eloped. She returned to her family home broken hearted after her first marriage ended in divorce. Then she met Gilbert, a photographer who had moved to Lake Juliet. The two fell in love. Olivia wanted to marry Gilbert, but her mother was against it. They never reached an understanding, so Olivia and Gilbert eloped and then disappeared. She and Charlotte lost all contact. I always thought people only eloped on TV or in movies. It always seemed so romantic that two people could just be in so love they just run off and get married, but I guess the reality is a lot more complicated than that. I wonder if Olivia misses her mom. Charlotte's deadly worried about her. Dearly or deadly? It's gotta say dearly, right? Clearly. Okay, wow, I just can't read. Okay, Gilbert Moss, a famous photographer, he moved to Lake Juliet from New York 9 years ago, but then just up and left one day. He abandoned his house, didn't even take his stuff with him, and the reason why? He eloped. Seriously. Only ever heard of that happening on TV. The idea of dropping everything and running off for love seems so romantic. I couldn't help but get caught up in the drama. Whatever the reason, Gilbert left an empty house, which provided Matthew with a hiding spot for whenever he needed to lay low. There are photos of Matthew's family in the basement of that house, so maybe Gilbert knows something about Matthew's dad. I want to learn more about this photographer. I go in here now. Oops. I'm going there. I've been yelled at once already. Okay. She's not here. She's inside. Says that about everything. Okay. Bird. Must be where they keep all the logs and the trees to cut down. There's so many. I wonder what they're for.
Do you like that, pretty girl?
Like, I said it out loud. I said that, like, I thought for a moment maybe she would be Kate, but she's not Kate, because she's definitely too old. And her name's Charlotte. And her daughter's name is Olivia. Like, it doesn't seem like that fits in, but why does she have princess? Charlotte Graham. Inventor of the graham cracker, JK.
Hello?
Yes. You again. What do you want now? Is
Okay,
this
it's
your
not.
dog?
Okay, the princess doesn't belong to her, so.
No, but she does belong to someone I know.
You lost girl. You must be. She's been wandering around for the last few days.
I was talking to her, so I assume she's lost.
I could see she was hungry, so
Well,
I've
then that's
been
why she keeps coming
feeding
back
her.
here.
Princess?
That was cute.
What is it? What are you doing?
She's telling you to get in the house.
What?
Oh, hurry up inside. I'm guessing this one's with you.
Huh?
Well, can you talk to dogs or something? What do you mean she's telling you to get into the house? I feel like I'm being kidnapped here.
Matthew! So this is where you've been.
Apologies, you had to find him here. Of all places.
She's right, Ashley. Don't be rude.
Matthew? I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant at all.
You're just making it worse. It was a joke.
Weird joke. I don't understand the joke, but okay.
A joke?
Do you want something to drink or not?
Charlotte makes great tea.
Sure. I'd love a cup.
Take a seat. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So, you were looking for me?
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, but I found something. Proof sunglasses guy's involved.
I saw the photo. Did you come here looking for him?
I already asked Charlotte. She said she doesn't know him. I told her I was sorry for barging into her garden earlier. And once I apologized, she invited me in for tea.
Sounds like you've been busy.
Here you go.
This smells great.
It's my own blend.
Thank you. It tastes as good as it smells.
Right?
I like how you've decorated. It feels so warm and homey.
I like to make things by hand.
You made all this? No way. You must be able to make anything you want.
Oh, I've heard that before. This one's father, Michael, visited me years ago.
Michael visited.
He said the same thing.
You knew my dad?
Matthew's dad was here?
Of course. Many times. I knew Michael when he was just a young boy.
Really? Can you tell me about him?
Well, let's see. Michael was quite the troublemaker. I had to shoo him from my garden more often than I cared to.
Like me.
Like me.
Just like you. But he never grew out of it. Always a troublemaker. He never found steady work, so he spent his days lazing about. I was worried about him, truth be told. But then he went and won
How
the
dare
lottery,
he?
of
How
all
dare he
things.
go and win the lottery? Of all things.
That's when he started his resort development company. To think, yeah, CEO.
So he was just some bum that accidentally won the lottery and then just started a company?
I was against it, of course. I didn't want tourists under. But Michael, well, he was desperate to do it. I don't know why. It didn't end well. The town blamed him for polluting the lake.
Polluting the lake?
His company was done for. I felt so bad for his poor kids.
I'm just fine. No one needs to feel bad for me. None of it was even Dad's fault. The real bad guy did it and blamed my dad.
Is that so? You believe in your father?
Could you tell us what you know about the pollution?
That would have been about 5 years
Is that why he
ago.
closed the clock tower?
All the hubbub began when the resort started bringing tourists. A newspaper claimed the lake was being polluted. Now thinking back, that was quite strange.
What was?
People loved the idea of the resort at first. The town backed the whole plan. And then that article came out. Crusoe Resort was named as the cause of the pollution. And all of a sudden, folks changed their minds, got angry. They blamed your father's company.
That's weird.
It is. Soon everyone had turned against Crusoe Resort. Suddenly it was, protect our lake this and get out.
So in other words,
that.
you're saying that Crusoe Resort was canceled.
Tourists disappeared as quickly as they had come. I've never seen anything like it. One day, folks supported him. The next day, they were dead set against him.
Listen, when does this
It
take
was
place?
eerie.
2009? Like, I guess I was a little early for that type of thing to be online, but like nowadays, that seems pretty typical.
All the while, they acted like they were being downright. They're all newcomers to me. No leg to stand on.
Did you ever think Michael might be guilty?
Not
Wow.
once. We had different opinions about the development, of course. But I know Michael. Someone who would check in on an old lady. That man wouldn't harm the lake for his own ends. He was never the villain they made him out to be. If you could remember how he looked at you. Such love.
Wait, we've met? You already knew me from back then?
Of course. I met you when you came here with
Came
Michael.
here with Michael.
Really?
But it seems like you may have forgotten.
He was little.
You said I came here too, but I don't remember at all.
You were just a tiny little thing. I'm not surprised.
I guess.
It was right after my husband died. He was a clockmaker. He had been tending the clock tower, but with him gone, we would have to pay someone to keep it running. Then Michael Crusoe walks in my door, young son in tow.
So that's why I was here.
That's right. Your father was a kind man. He offered to pay for repairs to the clock tower. It was a very generous offer, but, well, my stubbornness got the better of me. I turned him down. Michael said he understood, but he seemed disappointed. He left. But not before having a slice of my raspberry.
Oh, tell me about your raspberry cake.
Did I have cake too?
Cake too.
You bet you did. You were all
Why? Why is that your question, Matthew? That whether you had cake too?
Raspberry cake.
Oh, that's
I remember
why.
something. I had that cake. Dad was there. We left and got in the car. We stopped somewhere. He said he had work and told me to wait. And gave me a toy car to play with.
You remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember coming here with my dad. And after that, that's all I can remember.
I'm sorry for bringing up those memories. You don't have to keep going.
No, I need to remember. Not being able to remember is why I haven't found my dad yet. At least, that's the feeling I get.
Matthew. When was the last time you saw Matthew's dad?
Well, it's been quite a while now. I saw him in town during all that unpleasantness. He'd stopped visiting by then. I haven't seen him since all that trouble.
After that, we're looking for him.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and prove he's innocent. Ashley's helping me look.
That is quite the pickle.
Now, I want to go to the clock tower to find him.
What did you say?
No, you broke rule number 2.
Oh no, you're not supposed to.
No, don't say that out loud. You broke it now too.
Huh?
Crap.
Why do you want to go to the clock tower? Michael isn't there.
There's something
Stop
about
it.
the clock tower. I feel like I've forgotten something important. Maybe if I remember, I'll be able to find my
The
dad.
clock tower actually Castle Oblivion, and forgetting is remembering something else. To lose is to gain, or whatever.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah. I'm a little scared, but I want to know the truth.
Charlotte, please. Let us take a look. We've talked about it. Facing the truth can be hard, but it's always for the best.
You're pretty determined, huh? Fine.
Wow,
You
we
can
broke
look
rule
inside
2 and we
Clock
weren't.
Tower.
We got away with it. Maybe we should try to break rule 1 and talk about our age.
However, you're going to need 3
Oh, that's
keys.
how very video gamey. Need 3 keys to get into the clock
There are 3
tower.
keys?
Indeed, there are. Each key represents a part of our family crest. A sword, a moon,
Okay, we're
and
gonna
a
have to go
flower.
through 3 dungeons.
They've been passed down in my family for generations. Members of the Graham family carried each one separately. My father, Benjamin, my husband, Robin, and my daughter, Olivia.
What? Why do you not? I mean, I assume you have the one that's your husband had? But isn't Benjamin also dead?
My husband passed away and Olivia left home. Robin used to store things in the tool shed, but I'm not sure where Olivia may have put hers. I guess what I'm saying is I don't really know where the keys have gotten off to.
We just have to beat
if we find
the 3
keys-
bosses. We need to beat yeah, Benjamin, Robin, and Olivia. Robin's dead, so that dungeon is like a dead end, I guess, and you have to go somewhere else.
Then you may do as you wish.
So Charlotte's updated. Matthew ran ahead chasing after John. When I went looking for him, I found myself in a big yard with a well-tended garden. The door to the house caught my eye. There was an emblem engraved on it. The relief of finding Matthew was short-lived. The old lady who lives there got super mad at us for going onto her property without permission. I explained our situation, hoping that would help, but she gave us a hard stare. She's pretty scary, if I'm being honest. I was worried she might yell at us some more, so Matthew and I got out of there. But the emblem on our door is still bothering me. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? What do you mean? We got out of there. We're still here. Charlotte's late husband, he was a clockmaker in charge of maintaining the clock tower at Lake Juliet. No one's allowed in there these days. He held one of the 3 keys needed to get in, and according to Charlotte, he used to store things in the shed. That's a good hint. Let's check it out. Oh, no. I want to, I feel like we're not making good enough time, but let's see. Nope, still mystery. This is a photo album. It's like a record of Charlotte's memories. Wonder if he has an old picture of Lake Juliet. The kitchen is so well organized. Just what I expect of Charlotte, even though I just met her. Dad and Jessica get to learn a thing or two. Wow, are these vegetables in the garden outside? What do you know those? Isn't that just garlic? Isn't that just lots of garlic? What do you mean vegetables? The tableware feels so stylish and refined. Kind of life where you get to regularly enjoy the finer things seems really nice. The fireplace is old, but it looks like it's being well taken care of. Looks nice and tidy inside and out. Well, this pot's pretty cool. I like the gold design. It's got a nice antique vibe. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to run. These family photos, they're from a long time ago. Wonder if this person with beard and glasses is one of Charlotte's ancestors. Okay. Let's see, Scarlet Labyrinth by David Shields. David Shields, he's back! Looks pretty old, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, first game. This rotary phone? I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. Wonder if it still works. Dang it, screw you, Ashley. I remember rotary phones. I mean, they weren't common, but I think my grandparents had one when I was a kid. This clock's so nice. Whoever made it must have been a total pro. Tea and cookies were so delicious. I mean, store things in the tool shed, but I'm not really sure where Olivia's key might be. The sofa looks old enough to be an antique, but looks very well maintained. Wonder if any item will last forever as long as you take good care of it. No, not forever, but could outlive you, depending on the quality. Something tells me Charlotte won't be too happy if I wander around without permission. Oh. Nuh-uh. Okay, I guess that's... Thought that would be where the tool shed was for some reason. Of course, it's outside. It's a tool shed. Not a tool room.
Man, 3 keys for 1 clock tower?
Charlotte's husband's key and her daughter's.
Where could they be?
Well, she said her husband kept things in the tool shed. Let's check there first.
This is the tool shed, it looks like it. Pretty dusty in here. Hope we can find the key under all this dust. Tools around here sure are clean. They must not be used all that often. Barrel's empty. I wonder what it was used for. What are these plates doing here? They're covered in dust. Wonder how long they've been here. Don't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. There with the desk littered with clocks. Okay, that seems like the right place to check. Oh, no. There's 2 right places to check. Anything else before I start? No. Okay, let's... Doesn't look like the clock's working, must be broken. So you can say that about every clock? Ooh, miniature version of the clock tower. There's a door at the bottom. Mark looks like a sword. Maybe there's something inside. Won't open. How can I get in there? Puzzle. I don't know. Cool. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. I'll check the other clocks first. From puzzle, I'm not sure how to figure it out, but it's intuitive. S plus N equals E. Okay, there's an S and an N there. Okay. W. Set to 554. Dark Strange has 3 dials. Left one set to 605. Middle one's 320 and the right. Okay, so those are associated with those letters. Clock table has a hand. Set to 1:30. Okay, I need to write this down. We found 3 keys to the master clock. The 3 MacGuffins. I didn't think this game would do MacGuffins, but here we are. So 6:05, 3:20, 8:15. Okay, so S plus N equals E. So that would be 6:05 plus 3:20. So that'd be 9:25 is E. Letter carved here.
Huh?
Okay. Why is the W here?
Huh?
Oh, each side has a... Okay. So this would be 9:25. This part's a lid. This part opens up. Hands look like they can be moved. 9:25 looks right. I heard something when I set the clock to this time. Hey, there's something more to this clock. This is 3:20. Oops. So clock set at the right time. Oops. I think this one is 8:15.
All right.
Okay. Oops. One more. This should be 6:05. Which is that? Look how 4 clocks have been set. The key was in there after all. Okay. Don't need the notes anymore. Got the sword key.
All right, we got a key.
Wow, great job.
Thanks. Let's tell Charlotte.
Right.
It's the Keyblade. Just realized. It's literally a Keyblade. Well, not literally, but it's a sword and it's a key, so it kind of is literally a Keyblade. I guess it's more of a blade key than a key blade. Quick, nice job. It was a fairly simple puzzle. Yeah, it's a blade key because a key blade is a sword that's a key, but this is a key that's a sword, so.
Hey, Charlotte.
Find the keys yet?
We found the sword key. And thanks for telling us where to look.
I didn't tell you anything. You found it all on your own.
Let's look for Olivia's key next.
Do you have any clues for where it might be?
She said no. Oh, now she does.
Now that
Okay.
you mention it, Olivia left something strange
Cool, I
in
wonder
the
when we go in
greenhouse.
there.
A wooden box with an image of a flower on it. There's something funny about it, but I never figured out what.
Come on, Ashley. Let's go check it out.
Right.
Okay, so greenhouse.
It's so hot.
What was Olivia doing here before she left?
Let's take a look around.
Right. The box should be somewhere in here.
These are huge. I wonder what it's called. That looks like a box around here. Where's the box Olivia left behind? Let's look around here. Okay. Oh, flower. Only flower pots supposed to take a ton of work. Is pot for transplanting flowers? I see it. I'm gonna click other stuff. Bucket's empty. Is used for watering plants. Okay, here's a small box. Box under the table toward the back.
Oh.
Can you reach it?
Oh, hey.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a rose carved onto the lid. Just like Charlotte said, this has to be Livia's, right? Yeah, let's get it open. Oh god, one of these. Oh, there's a little maze. Let's try to open it up. Is this gonna be tilt controls? Yep, tilt. I'm having Twilight Princess flashbacks. Tilt the box to roll the ball toward the hole the rose carved into it. You know, it's turn over. Okay. Oh, frick.
Darn it.
What do you mean, how could you have been more clear? I didn't want to do that. It wasn't that I misunderstood. I just... This sucks. I hate these puzzles. I hate these puzzles in real life. I hate these puzzles in video games. Frick. This is gonna be... I feel like this would have been a little better in handheld mode at least. No! That part's so hard. What is this? So describe the time all the clocks in that room to make for a bunch of red herrings. Oh. I mean, there's only one spot where you could, where there was letters, so... Okay, gotta... Okay, this part looks awful. What is this? Oh, the last hole! I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Okay, let's see. It's so precise, too. This isn't working where I'm holding it. Like, I barely tilt it and it goes so fast.
Ugh.
so this part's easy. This part is literally just whoop, shoop, zoop, there. This is a little bad, not too bad. It's at this point that it gets really hard. Okay. Okay, and this is the abysmal part. I hate it. I really, really hate it. I almost think it might be easier with Joy-Cons, but that don't really want to hook up Joy-Cons just for this. Last time I did a puzzle like this was... This game was in Forgotten Land? What's Forgotten Land? Oh, Kirby. Yeah, but that wasn't needed to progress the game. And again, I think it was easier in handheld mode. I still hated it in Forgotten Land. I hate these puzzles. I'm not using that word lightly. I hate these puzzles.
Ugh.
And I'm trying not to bump the computer table too. I have a desk in front of me that I usually play the controller under the table, which doesn't matter when I'm trying to tilt it around, but... No, okay. Okay. This is the part I can't get by. What the heck? I pulled it right. I pulled it right. Easy, easy, easy. Not too hard. There. This is where it's hard. Got it. God, that was awful. I'm never playing this game again because I have to do that again.
Dear Mom?
A letter?
Yeah, left by Olivia. I bet Charlotte's never read it. We should deliver it.
But what about the key?
Charlotte's been in the dark for so long. We should do this now.
Or was it just a letter? Okay, wait,
We'll
yeah,
look
it
for the
was
key right
just a
after?
letter.
Of course.
I don't know if we should be giving her... Like, this letter's probably going to be really upsetting, whatever's in it. But okay. Like, if she really wanted to see the letter, she could have tried to open the box to see what's in it. I feel like she doesn't want to know anything about any of this. And it's not our business to, like, shove it in her face.
Charlotte. Not yet. But we did find this.
What is it?
A letter left by Olivia.
How do you know it was left
It's in
by
the
Olivia?
greenhouse.
Olivia.
I wonder what she wrote.
And she's dead. Oh, no, she's fine.
Are you sure it's okay for me to read it? Dear Mom, I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. I felt like if I had told you, you never would have approved of me leaving home, or of my relationship with Gilbert. None of this was his idea, so please don't blame him. It was all me. In fact, he tried talking me out of it, right up until I left. You were worried I'd get my heart broken again. But I'm fine. I know I can find happiness with Gilbert. It's why I decided to leave with him. But there's another reason I couldn't tell you. I'm pregnant. What matters to me most was to give this child a chance to live in a happy home. And for that, I needed a fresh start with Gilbert. I know that as a mother, you understand how important that is. There's nothing more important than your child's happiness.
Really
So
hard to read the
please
text over all that.
understand. My leaving is not Gilbert's fault, and it's not yours. The only one to blame is me. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me,
It's a little easier
then I
to
would
see in the
love for you to meet your
stream screen.
grandchild. A child should know the love of their grandmother. I wish you good health and a long life. With love,
I mean, you didn't give her a chance
Olivia.
to show love to her grandchild because you just left. She didn't have a chance to show that maybe she'll be a good grandma.
Olivia had a baby.
And you locked it in a puzzle box that clearly she wasn't able to figure out 5 years later. Like, why did you do that? Why would you do that?
Congratulations, Charlotte. You're a grandma.
So it would seem. Olivia, if only you'd spoken a word of this to me. I might have become even more
Fair, at
awesome.
least you're self-aware.
It's a key.
It's Olivia's flower key. It was inside the letter. Take it.
Are you sure?
Like, if a loved one wrote this important letter to me before leaving and put it in this box that requires a dumb marble tilt puzzle, without even telling me that there's a letter in the box, just leaves behind this marble tilt puzzle, I'm never going to open it. Like, I'm not going to do the puzzle just because I want to do the puzzle. Like, why would you do this? Clearly, she didn't do it. She didn't ever solve the puzzle. So, like...
Yes. Thank you for bringing me Olivia's letter.
Of course. Thank you, Charlotte.
Flower key.
There's only one more.
Right. We've got this.
Yeah.
Dragon, when you said letter
No
to
need
mom, were you referring to Majora's Mask letter to Mama? Express mail to Mama?
Huh?
Here.
The moon key? You had it the whole time?
Well, hurry up and take it before I change my mind.
We won't lose it.
It was a far reach, Dragon, so I almost didn't get it.
Thanks again, Charlotte.
Ashley, when you gave me Olivia's letter,
And wants Majora's Mask. Oh, this is no Majora's Mask.
I learned her true feelings for the first time. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Never knowing the truth is a far worse fate.
I want to just see, like, have it. Okay, she has been just addressing her Charlotte. She hasn't said ma'am or miss or anything.
I never thought I'd learn that from a child.
What was it?
Olivia
Never knowing the truth is far worse fate.
was heartbroken after her first marriage ended. She shut down. She wouldn't open up to anyone. Not even me. But she came back home to this beautiful place. Like Juliet mended her heart one piece at a time. Then, as soon as she seemed whole again, that man arrived. At first, Olivia ignored him. He tried to win her affection, but she wouldn't budge. She no longer believed that someone could love her. But he didn't give up, and before I knew it, she was in love.
Why were you against them getting married?
That man came from the city like he was blown by the wind. If he moved here on a whim, was his love also a whim? I had seen Olivia tortured by a broken heart. I was set on protecting her from the idle desires of a fickle man. The whole time, it seems I never understood. Now, I just truly hope
Sure,
she's
but you might not
happy.
ever talk to her again.
You should tell her that yourself.
At this point?
How could she tell her
it's
herself?
too
She doesn't.
late.
I thought they eloped. Did she know where she is?
Why? You could just give her a call.
Well, but that would...
I just don't get why
No, you
hesitate at
mentioned
your
her age. You broke rule 1.
You're fine.
Okay, what are the point of rules if neither of them mattered?
I know that you just see me as an old lady, but age doesn't make it easier to admit you were wrong.
That sounds rough.
Indeed. I have a favor to ask of you two.
What is it?
I want you to get the clock tower running. I'd like to hear the bells chime again.
We'll give it a shot.
Why do you think these two kids can fix it?
Well, you have your keys, so off you go. The moon key will get you into the clock tower. Got it?
We'll be back. Let's go, Matthew.
It is crazy that
Right
the
behind
moon
you.
key gets into the clock tower. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to compare it to Majora's Mask because this is anything like Majora's Mask, but
Do you really think we can get the clock tower working again?
Maybe.
It's been years since I heard that bell. Oh, Olivia. I remember how much you loved to hear it ring.
man, 2 hours, we still haven't finished this chapter. I'm starting to worry we won't finish next stream. Kim wants to do Majora's Mask, yeah. Okay, I wish I had fast travel. Oops, it's over this way. Here's the clock tower. Can I use the moon key? Oh. That's the moon key will open it, right?
Got it. What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that
Is it scary? These are my magic words. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
you've said that before.
You're obsessed with that phrase Dee told you.
I have. It's something a friend taught me.
You're gonna keep referencing D, aren't you?
When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end,
Yeah,
it's
keep
always for the
circling
best.
back on this. Just come on, just go. Why? Wait, why are you showing D? Oh, I said he kind of looks like D. But okay.
Dee, look out for him.
D isn't here, Ashley. D's not like some deity. Some deity. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh, we finished chapter 5, finally. Chapter 6, 5 years ago. Oh, are we time traveling?
Ugh, dusty in here. I bet no one's been inside this place for years. Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But I have been here before.
Traveling Majora.
Maybe looking around will jog
It'd
your
be more
memory.
like Ocarina of Time. Like, Majora's just looping.
Mm-hmm.
Still scared?
Honestly, yeah. But I
Can I
had
say
to
the word again?
remember.
Yep.
Even though facing the truth can be hard,
In the end, it's always for the best.
Okay, it's getting really cheesy how much they're saying that.
okay, let's take a look around.
Did I just see a rat or something, or a bug? Here's a workbench. I swear I saw something move down there. And I didn't like it.
Do these stairs go
I
on
haven't used a
forever
magic
or
bracelet in
what?
a while. Given we have keys to this place, I don't know if we're using it anytime soon.
Whoa, check it out. You can see the clock faces. This thing is huge. There's a ladder. I guess it goes even higher.
When do we use the other keys? Brain blast! We're just standing here.
Matthew!
Of course there's a bell up there. They've talked about the bell.
Matthew?
I just remembered something. I brought Kelly here.
Almost forgot who
Long
Kelly
time
was. It's
ago.
his sister.
Kelly's your
Yeah.
little sister, right?
Yeah, the clock tower wasn't locked up back then. Kelly loved it here. She said it was like a secret hideout. I made a deal with her when we played up here.
What deal?
When the bell rang 6 o'clock, it was time to stop playing. But then, we'd go meet Dad at his office. and the three of us together would go home and see Mom.
I see. It's great that you remembered all that.
Sure, but why just that? I can't even remember where my dad worked. Even though Kelly and I would walk to his office all the time.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll remember some more soon.
Maybe hearing the bell will jog some more memories. Like where my dad's office is, or how to get there.
It's worth a shot. Let's try to give it a ring.
Here.
Ah.
Oh, 3 keyholes. Okay. Really? Actually, this is a puzzle? But that's the sword key.
All right.
That's the moon key.
All right.
That's the flower key.
All right.
Okay, all 3 keys are in. Oh no.
Good, huh?
I need to see if there's a hint. Oh, there is. Maybe? No, there's 4 faces. That's not.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Collecting the clock hand. This looks different. We're seeing it from behind. The dial's reversed. Okay, but our... This part's taking us at 7 o'clock. Is this how it was built? We're even in a room that's just a big machine. We're paying to get water all the way though. What is... Oh, it's all the new... We're not going to read them all because we already are more than halfway through the stream and only got through a chapter, so we're just gonna... That'll waste a good like 5 to 10 minutes just reading entries, but I'm clicking them to get rid of the new things because I want to see when it actually pops up that there's something new. Is that it? Oh, there's one for Matthew too. Where's Matthew? There's Matthew. Okay, so do they all say 7 o'clock? They do all say 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait. There's these things.
Huh?
Okay, that's 11 o'clock. This one's 7 o'clock. This one is... No, is it 7 o'clock? Yeah, it's right there. This one is 9 o'clock. And that one over there is 2 o'clock, but which is which? Say 11, 7, 9, and 2, but I don't know which is which. Eleven, 7, 9.
No good. Hmm? Huh?
There's gotta be something I'm missing. It's down here. It might have been something I just missed down here. Oh, it is down here. It's this book. Diary. Certain mechanism in the machine that moves the clocks. First, insert 3 keys in the proper spots. These keys have been passed down through a family. Then turn the 3 keys to the proper time. Further, the note on the right page will take you a close look at the machine room.
I see.
Okay. In front of me is sword, right is moon, behind is flower. And flower. I'm just curious if there's anything else important.
No good.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sword, moon, flower. Does it say which one is north? I don't think so. I'm just gonna assume that. So I want these. What is it? It's 11, 7, 9. So 9, 7, and 11? 9, 7, 11? There we go. Okay.
All right, the clock's working.
We did it!
Look, it's almost 6. And when it strikes 6...
And then what?
Won't the bell ring?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to watch it ring from up close? Best seats in the house, right?
That's okay. I'll stay down here.
Scared of heights?
No, it's not that. Why don't you go on ahead?
Sure, wait here for me.
Okay.
What are you not telling us? Why don't you want to go up there? Why was she then needing a repair person to fix this? It didn't need to be fixed. Why? What's going on? Is it just too loud? Everybody's probably like, what the heck? Because they haven't heard the bell tower ring in 5 years. Some of them probably never have heard it. Oh, you just saw Princess. Turn into pigs. Wrong game. How many times are gonna ring? Is he gonna push her? Did she fall off? No. He didn't imply she, unless she forgot she died, but like, looked like she was gonna fall. Alright, where the heck did that come from? He just had a brain blast. Now you have another one? Jeez. Brain double blast.
Whew, it's over. I didn't think it'd be so loud. I bet Charlotte heard it too. I wonder if it helped jog Matthew's memory. This is... maybe... This is...
Okay, nothing around here. Oops, there's another drawing there.
Huh?
I don't think the drawings matter. Okay. Of course he left.
Huh? Matthew? Matthew?
Oh, Skull Kid drawings. Make up your mind, Dragon. Is it Thousand Year Door or is it
What's this?
Majora's Mask?
This picture. It's Matthew's family in front of Crusoe Resort.
Why'd he leave it here? Majora's door.
He's gone. This must mean he remembered where his dad's office is. He must have gone to check it out. I need to go after him.
Okay. How am I going after him? We don't know where his dad's office is. Okay. Don't think he saw that he dropped that photo. How would he not see?
Oh, Princess! So we meet again. What? Nothing. I should go.
She likes you. She used to be shy around people.
Hey, Princess, have you seen Matthew? No? How about you,
Missed it.
Elizabeth?
Okay.
No? Okay. Have you seen him?
I passed him on the covered bridge.
The covered bridge? Thanks. I guess I'll get going.
Hey,
Why?
can
You've been
I
so
talk to
mean to
you?
me.
Did
Oh, this is
something
the whole thing.
happen?
We're sitting down.
My dad is getting married again.
Oh,
And-
really?
Oh, I knew that from the notes, but I guess you might not know that again.
To the worst kind of woman.
That sounds rough.
Oh, Dad. Why'd you have to fall for that drama queen, Sophia?
Right, she was at the cookout.
Isn't that one of his employees? That's questionable?
Wait, did she just diss someone for being a drama queen?
What's with that look?
It's nothing. So you don't like her?
I can't stand her. She just seems so sketchy.
I don't remember which one
Sketchy?
Sophia was.
Like how?
It's hard to explain, but I don't even think she loves my dad.
Uh-oh.
But he's crazy about her. I was trying to deal with all that when Janet had the idea to enter this contest. I thought it might help me get my mind off things, so I said sure.
For the record, I think your band could totally win.
No way. Tommy is great on guitar, and Janet's a solid drummer. But my voice is awful. That will kill any chance we might have. I'm not like my mom. My voice
I mean,
is
I'd
nothing
say
special.
your voice was great, but I don't know that. They didn't let me hear.
That's not true. I've heard you sing. You're amazing.
Wait, you've heard me sing?
Good job.
I mean,
You're the one who took the music player, aren't you?
you knew?
Of course. I saw that my music box had been moved.
Sorry. But it was a really good song. I loved your vocals. I've been wanting to hear it again.
You're a bad liar.
Why would I lie about that? To make you feel better?
Yeah, I guess not.
Tommy and Janet say the same. They think your singing is great.
But
You've got to stop comparing your voice to your mom's. However much you love her songs, those are hers to sing. And your songs are yours. It's apples and oranges.
Ashley, thanks.
Whew. Glad I got that off my chest. It feels good to let it all out.
Well, not everything has to be about you, you know. I feel better now that I've too. You know, I thought you were immature. Even if you
Do they
are.
remember that? They remembered I lied about her age? That's great.
Oh. Well, that was, I may have lied a little about
And
that.
that's coming out.
What? Why would you lie about that?
I'm only 16. I guess I was trying to seem cool.
That's stupid.
Listen, you were being a little shit, so I lied.
It's okay. I don't care.
It's different here if you're truthful about your age, I assume, because they wouldn't have said that she lied.
I feel better knowing you're a little vain too.
What?
Yeah,
Who's talking?
now it's starting to seem like I did the right thing to lie.
Well, I really should go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do you know where Matthew's dad's office is?
Oh, why were you truthful, Dragon? She didn't earn that.
You mean the Crusoe Resort offices? Yeah. Go through the JC Valley gate, then it's just straight ahead. But the gate may be closed if JC Valley is too.
Thanks, Elizabeth. See ya.
Maybe if she's right. I have my own songs to sing.
Listen, girl, the important thing is you enjoy singing, so keep doing it. Hi, princess. Aw, I wanted to pet the dog, but it won't let me. That's how I am. Okay, but this isn't you. This is Ashley. And you're not Ashley. And Ashley's a little immature, not immature, I mean, is immature, but a little, angsty teenager. Okay, so that's not what I want to do. I want the map. Okay, yeah, that's where I want to go. Also, though, do I know yet where the other swans are? No. Oh, they're probably in JC Valley. Well, that's over here. I can't get through. Oh. Didn't they say he went this way? Did I miss where he went? How do I... Crusoe Resort offices. Go through the JC Valley gate. So I need to find a way to get around the gate, I guess? Maybe I can find something at her house to get through the gate? Or her dad's house, I mean. Because it is his place of employment. Actually, maybe I can open it with my bracelet. I didn't see a prompt, but maybe I didn't look at the right spot. Not the computer.
All right.
I'm not checking the unknown contaminant. I already did. Trying to check the desk. I know. I mean, I had a feeling for a while that we might go to JC Valley at some point because they've talked about the place so much, and I assumed that the cranes weren't showing up on the map because it's a place not even on the map. But I wasn't sure, but I think that seems likely at this point. Just need to figure out how to get past here. Can I get up here? No. Oh, over here? Dude, take me to JC Valley. Stop looking at the cat.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Bob. I'm looking for Matthew. Have you seen him?
Actually, he just ran right past me. Turned the corner off towards Charlotte's house.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, I guess we're going to see our friend Charlotte. Oh, I also was curious what one that Elizabeth's dad was interested in. Not Gina. It was Sophia. I mean, she does look kind of stuck up, but I wouldn't want to assume that based off the picture.
Charlotte!
Oh, Ashley, you got the clock going.
Yeah, was that
didn't
the...
you? It was wonderful to hear the bell chiming. Did Matthew remember anything else?
Yeah, he remembered a little about Kelly and his dad. But he disappeared once the ringing started.
Oh dear.
I think he may have gone to the old Crusoe resort offices. I'm trying to catch up to him, but the gate's closed.
Oh, well, you should use the shortcut under the bridge. There's a large pipe under there that isn't used anymore. The kids used it to get to Michael's office all the time.
Thanks,
That
Charlotte.
doesn't sound safe, but okay. Down here.
Huh. I don't think this was broken the last time I was here. Does this rope go all the way down? I wonder if Matthew used this to get through.
Your pipe sounds
Just
effect.
hang on tight and hope for the best.
Oh, that's a lot higher than it looked, but okay. Still seems like a dangerous way to get down. Like there's probably a better way. Cool, it snapped.
Ow! Well, that was more dangerous than it needed to be.
This pipe's huge. See some light down there. Maybe you can go through here. Well, let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Wowie zowie.
This is...
Okay, JC Valley. No image still, dang. Oh, it still says I'm here. Okay. Maybe I was wrong, I don't know.
This is
I
the
don't
building
look
from the
as still-
photo. This must be the Crusoe Resort offices. Now to try and find Matthew.
Faded sign. Is it just unlocked? That seems like a security issue. Okay. Oh, it's a Crusoe Resort, so I guess it's abandoned. I thought it was JC Valley, like the place where her dad works for some reason.
Matthew! I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, Ashley, you found me. I'm sorry I ran off. I remembered the way to my dad's office. It came back to me when I heard the bell. I think we'll be able to find something here.
It's all right.
Why don't
Matthew.
you just
I'll help
wait
you
a
look.
second for her to come down
right.
so you could have
Here you
a
go.
extra set of eyes looking? Like, at this
My
point,
dad's briefcase.
you're lucky she could follow
Thanks
you.
for grabbing it. Now, let's take a look around.
Okay, is this still... Yeah, it's still not helping, okay.
This poster. Is this what the resort was going to look like?
Yeah, it is. This was my dad's vision for Lake Juliet.
Okay.
Oh. Matthew, check out this photo in the paper.
It's Sunglasses Guy.
Greg Davis, Crusoe developments protests. Lake Juliet area's residents together for protest demanding Crusoe Resort seeks further development. Crusoe Resort, established 2 years ago under the motto harmony between nature and people and pushing for the resort development. Recently, residents have been voicing complaints, claiming that the water tastes different, that there are no longer fish in the lake. Blame the resort development and start protesting and bring it to a halt. However, there's been no definitive proof that the development has led to any environmental destruction, let alone lake pollution. Meanwhile, Crusoe Resort searched the unknown contaminant discovered during independent investigations to blame for the pollution. The issue is one to keep an eye on.
It says here the pollution may be from an
Know
unknown
that.
contaminant. So that guy's a reporter. I knew John Smith was a fake name.
Was that
He's
the
really
reporter?
Greg
Why would they
Davis.
have the reporter's picture in the article? Like, who puts themselves there?
Greg Davis? I found this.
File storage, cool.
We can look around a little more with that.
Yeah.
Cool. This is just going to be an update for Greg. Go through here. Make of the day 5 years ago. Well, I would assume so. Tracing floor drop by furniture and boxes. Keep fast. File storage, right?
It's open now. So this is the file room?
I hope we can find some info about my dad in here.
This is bad in 5 years. Used to be something. Of course, it used to be something on the shelf, and they took everything. This shouldn't be surprising. I'm surprised there's so much here. Carter box look heavy. That room is full of documents. Why would they not take the documents? That seems like a legal issue. Nothing inside. Oh, let me. Cute.
These stairs are kind of cute.
The sticker of a squirrel? Sticker of a rabbit. That's, I think the plushie that Kelly had. Lock with the lock. That's my dad.
Oh.
No, Ray.
No way,
Oh.
really?
Yeah,
For a second.
I remember. Kelly put these stickers here. There's gotta be something inside.
But it's locked.
Oh,
What's up?
I thought so. It's a
Yep.
sticker of Kelly's bunny.
I wonder. Let me see that.
Sure.
I thought we kept the bunny. I thought you didn't want the bunny. It's almost broke. I guess the zipper just for decoration. Tags with Pinky Rabbit. From the new Pinky Rabbit series. Something written here.
Oh.
Numbers. 410. Got it. Why is the combination there?
All right.
That's not what I want to do. There we go. Easy. Letter. Let's see what it says. My beloved Michael, I'd rather say these things in person, simply not enough time to sit down and discuss this. So much going on right now and understands a lot to handle. I know you're preoccupied with restoring Crusoe Resort's good name, but I'm begging you please. Turn your focus toward Matthew. He's been through a terrible trauma. Can't even remember what happened the day Kelly died. Excuse me? I was joking about her falling off of the clock tower. Is that what happened? My days are numbered, I know. That's why after I'm gone, I want you two to support each other as a family. Though I may not be able to speak these words to you, I hope you'll hear them all the same. It's my only request, Emily. Usher, the master of knocking.
Matthew, this is...
It's a letter from my mom. It's to my dad.
Well, at
But
least
she wrote.
Ashley was wrong about Kelly being probably lonely wherever she is. 'Cause she's probably not lonely if she's dead.
Is it true?
Kelly.
Are you alright?
I remember.
What happened?
Brain blast. No brain blast. Oh, just a flashback?
The weather was so nice that day. So I told Kelly, let's go up to the clock tower. The breeze is great up there. And the lake looks awesome. But once we were up there, Kelly tried
Can't
to
believe I
climb
was
even
right.
higher.
That she fell.
I told her to stop. It's dangerous.
Pretty sad. I mean, yeah.
Then
And he's sadder than
Oh.
anything else in the series, so.
it started ringing.
Did she get startled? Is that why he has PTSD from the bell ringing?
And Kelly,
Yeah, she startled.
sound scared her. I was scared to remember Kelly. And what happened? That day, Kelly's accident, I forgot it all.
Matthew, that wasn't your fault.
I need to tell Kelly
That's gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
hard, bro.
I've been safer.
It wasn't your fault, Matthew.
Oh god, I just remembered there was like a ghostly little girl. Is his ghost of his sister gonna be here? I feel it's almost more traumatic.
Kelly? Is it really you? I ran away. Once you and Mom were gone, I just didn't know what to do. I couldn't help Dad. I'm sorry, Kelly. I failed as a brother. Kelly, I'm glad I got to say I'm sorry. I think I'll be okay now. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Said almost nothing.
Come on, Kelly. It's time to go.
Oh wow, nursing your mom's ghost too? This is...
Matthew, I'm
Why is
sorry
that
I
still
can't be there
image?
with you.
That's so weird.
Kelly! Mom,
Yeah, listen, I feel like that makes the trauma worse.
it's okay. No more tears. That's what my mom said.
Matthew. It's okay to cry when you're hurting.
There. You'll have plenty of time to get therapy when you're off in boarding school, I guess. But, like, his uncle really should have, like, gotten him some therapy. What are you eavesdropping there for, you creep?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hi there. I guess my warning to stay out of it fell on deaf ears, huh?
It's Sunglasses Guy!
Well done, Matthew.
That face.
I take it you still don't remember me?
I thought there was a photo of him, of this John Smith dude, of Greg with his dad. Okay, no, it is. Okay, it does say Greg. It's not. I was like, wait a minute. Like, are they saying it is his dad?
What?
I didn't think so.
You know this guy?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce
For
myself.
realsies this time.
For real this time. My name is Greg Davis. I'm a reporter. I was listening in from the hallway. You helped Matthew regain his memories of Kelly. Thanks, Ashley.
Did you know all along that he couldn't remember? And what happened at the clock tower 5 years ago?
I did. As well as his memory in the first
I
place.
assumed he lost it because trauma. Is that not it?
I'm from Lake Juliet. That's why Michael and I became friends. We go way back. And I met Matthew about 5 years ago.
Hey, okay, so he and Michael are friends.
So that's why I didn't
And fair
remember
after they
you.
listen. He didn't know he listened in on him though.
Kelly's death was such a tragedy. The shock resulted in Matthew's
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
dissociative
It was trauma.
He completely lost his memories from around that time.
You should have just told me. I thought you were a bad guy.
Had I told you, you would have remembered all the pain too.
Okay. You remembered
I wanted
anyway.
to spare you that.
So you had me pass your warning on to Matthew, instead of telling him yourself.
I mean, dude, he had to face it eventually. He's gonna go his whole life without addressing his repressed memories.
I never believed
This
you
maybe
were a
isn't the
secret
right
agent,
place
by the way.
for it, but
You wrote the article about the pollution, right?
I did, but I never meant for Crusoe Resort to take the blame. I only wanted to shine a light on a problem in my hometown. But in the end, that article, it pushed my friend's company to ruin. But now I'm close to learning the true cause of the pollution. All I need is Michael's notes.
My dad's notes.
He left them in his locker, right?
Some documents in the box on the lower shelf.
What's this?
Problem of pollution in Lake Juliet and its connection to JC Valley. The Crusoe Resort project was intended to make the most of Lake Juliet's natural beauty, never approved or plotted any manner of environmental destruction. However, Crusoe Resort is now being blamed for the pollution of this lake's water. Our business is bankrupt as a result. Unwilling to accept this outcome, I joined efforts with a few remaining staff members, and as a result of our independent investigations, we can confidently state the source of the water pollution is JC Valley. Wow, that sucks. This document details our investigation of Lake Juliet in an attempt to bring truth to light. Michael Crusoe.
Whoa. It says that JC Valley is responsible.
You did kind of believe he was a secret agent at first? I don't know. See, the fact that they said it right off the bat seemed kind of too on the nose.
Those are Michael's notes. I finally have them.
Does it have any information about my dad?
It does. If I can reach out to my JC Valley informant.
JC Valley informant?
Maybe I can finally learn the truth about the pollution.
Ian.
I'm so close to fulfilling my promise to Michael.
Your JC Valley informant. Do you mean Ian? You talked to him on the phone earlier, right?
Oh crap, you heard that? I was trying to snag an inside source and wound up with him. He should be coming through with some key intel soon. Listen, this info on Ian is strictly confidential. Got it? If Dr. Robbins were to find out...
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Not even my dad.
I appreciate that.
What did you promise Matthew's dad?
Michael and I made a promise to each other 5 years ago. I told him I'd discover the source of the pollution. He told me he'd reestablish his company. Your father didn't want to face you until he'd earned back.
Is he hiding? That's an asshole move if he left Matthew without any of his family just because he was like ashamed about his company going under. Like, what?
I mean, clearly, to have left you after you'd already lost so much. But now, Michael is...
He's what? Where's my dad? Tell me, please.
Just tell him, Greg. Matthew deserves to know.
Michael is in the hospital. He worked tirelessly, saving up money to reunite with you.
Why did he leave him? What the heck? Sorry, Dragon, but so far, dads in this game suck, and this like duo of games suck. The dads are just awful dads. What the heck?
But there was an accident at his work site.
Like, yeah, it's not his fault about the coma here and stuff. But he had no reason to, like, that's his own pride that would stop taking a father away from his son. Like, come on.
No, it can't be true.
Speaking. Really?
Understood. Well, that sounds like good news.
I'll head out right away.
I was gonna think.
So, Matthew,
I mean, he literally just saw the ghosts of his sister and mother, so probably.
It would seem your father has woken up.
Yeah, I assume he left him with his brother too and planned to reunite. But he left his son without any of his family for 5 years after his sister and then mother both died. After Matthew's sister and mother both died, his dad, the only one left in his family, left him for 5 years, even planning to come back. That is horrible.
That's great, Matthew. Your mom and Kelly must have been looking out for him.
Yeah. I want to go to the hospital right now.
Of course. I'll take you.
Okay, case closed. Game done. GG. Real interesting from here.
Look out for Matthew, Greg.
Oh, I thought it's done, Dragon. I mean, this seems pretty like a resolution.
I'll keep him safe.
Ashley, I owe you so much.
You don't have to thank me. I know just how you feel.
She's like, I know just how you feel. Don't worry. In 2 years, you'll come to resent your dad because he'll just fall back into old habits and do something shitty again.
See you later? Oh, wait. Take this.
My watch.
I picked it off the ground.
Just
My dad gave it
realized
to me.
we never
Thought I
got
lost it.
Ashley's bag back.
Yeah, I know. I saw what it says on the back.
To my dear son, Matthew.
You should go. You have a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
The statement Matthew made early game that is important. I don't know if I remember.
Good luck, Matthew.
Unless you're talking about the mysterious woman. Which I feel like was more than a statement, but... The heck is that?
Ashley.
And it's you. Listen, I don't trust you.
Ryan?
Dr.
You look
Robbins
like
asked me to
anime
find you.
villain. I do not trust you. He's
Really?
ordered to steal a bag.
Why?
Yeah, I remember that, Dragon.
He became worried when you
But they
didn't
kind
answer
of
the phone
like,
in his cottage.
for the past 3 chapters, have not mentioned the bag at all.
Oh,
What?
right.
Oh, data. Okay.
There's something he wishes to talk to you about. Dr. Robbins is in the lab. You should go see him.
I've got a few things I want to ask him, too. Thanks.
Well then, shall we go?
Oh God. What is this? You're like... You just phase out of existence when I get near you. Are you a hologram? You can move. Just a creepazoid over here.
Oh. So this is JC Valley?
It looks
Where'd he
kind of
go?
crappy.
Oh well.
Also, Ryan, what
Guess
the
I'll
heck? Is Ryan a ghost too? No, he was asked to deliver a message. Michael and Greg. And they're friends. It still says this, okay. I also thought that building looked weird. And this looks like this is like... It's so narrow, it looks like this is an elevator shaft. Like, does it just go underground? Brain blast. Because it is actually. Cool. She's seen it before. It's an old building then.
I was here with Mom. She brought me to JC Valley. She kept it a secret from Dad. What were you doing all those years ago, Mom?
Secrets. I don't know, you already knew your mom was like a spy or whatever. She had like ulterior motives. New character. Oh.
I've been waiting for you.
Lighting made it look
Ashley.
darker skin than she has. You're the one that oh, there we go. Okay, nice. We got at least 2 chapters done, and we still have like 50 minutes to make some progress in chapter 7. We'll continue to not read any of the biography things that get updated because it's not.
Oh,
I think it's slowing us down too much.
We met at the campsite, didn't we?
Remind you of that one woman from Pokemon Sword? Oh, Oleana? Doesn't Oleana have, like, white hair?
You remember me. Hello again. I'm Sophie.
Oh,
Killen.
you're my frenemies soon-to-be stepmom that she hates. More white blonde, you think?
I'll take you to Dr. Robbins. He's down in the lab in sub-basement 2.
The lab's underground?
Indeed it is. Go ahead onto the elevator.
It's still kind of weird that the building is just an elevator shaft that goes underground. And why is it so tall?
So,
Yes.
did the trouble with the security system get sorted out?
Yes. Dr. Robbins fixed it. He is quite brilliant.
Quite. He always acts so weird around me. But people here have so much respect for him.
Respect? She looks like she's like being sarcastic. That expression. Cool. Kidnapped. Oh, chloroform. Good. Great.
Sorry, Ashley. I'd rather avoid being so brutish. But there's someone who'd like to meet you.
Do they have your dad jailed or something? Oh, maybe not.
Dr. Robbins, it's an emergency. Security on the underground storage has been deactivated.
What?
Sophia's ID is in the logs.
So it was her all along? What could she be after? Gina, call Rex. I'll check with Ian to make sure everything is okay.
Well, I just saw the molecule for the contaminant.
Was I asleep? She knocked me out.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Why did she do that? And where am I? Is this the lab? Oh.
Rain blast. She's gonna get hers.
I've been here. Mom looked worried. She was talking with a man in a lab coat. What do they do here? Dad?
What's that? I skipped a little accidentally. Pressed it too quick.
There's some... Regarding the stored liquid memory...
Oh god, are we getting into liquid memory?
What the heck is
I'm
liquid
assuming it's
memory?
like the water is memory. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's different than that, but still. Liquid memory is a liquid form of storage that allows complex information to be backed up in a minuscule volume. Liquid memory excels at changing shape, has a high resistance to impact and vibration, and does not degrade over time. Therefore, the information can be stored indefinitely. Oh, it's like... What if computer chips were liquid, I guess? However, information written to liquid memory is fixed and is therefore difficult to transfer to another form of storage. Water from Lake Juliet is used for its peculiar composition, which is required for the creation of liquid memory. As such, the creation of a large volume of liquid memory is currently believed to be impossible, as it would result in the lake drying up completely. So Lake Juliet in particular, its water has something special that lets them store memories in it.
It's kind of dense,
memories.
but
Data?
if I'm reading this correctly, this liquid memory is made from the water in Lake Juliet. So if I have this right, the pollution in Lake Juliet is actually liquid memory?
So it sounds like. Up a bunch of characters. Yoko, Michael, Emily, Kelly, Matthew, Richard, Greg, Sophia. Doesn't seem like a bad person. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she is. It's already updated that. Dog, princess. Oh, and of course, Ashley. Oh, I missed some. Charlotte. Rex. Elizabeth, is that all I missed? Yeah. No? Huh. After drinking up someone's memories? I'd assume that... Well, actually, no, they said they did drink it because it tasted funny. But... Unusual. I don't actually understand what any of this actually means. I wasn't assuming, Dragon, that it means literally memories. I assumed it meant memory like holding information, like store, like you store stuff, like again, like a microchip. But because it just says complex information. Also, why? How do I get back out of this? And liquid at 18.4%. The percent rating is dropping steadily. This situation requires immediate action. I don't look at memory he's dropping, but why? The door is locked.
It's not opening. Hang on. Am I locked in here?
Nope, we have magic bracelet. Finally, we're gonna get more use out of it.
The RAS is responding, which means... I knew it. The DAS is responding too. It's the same as the security device at Lake Juliet. I'll try using the DAS.
So a creepy thought. Oh, the time limit's now great. I'll try 5 times in a row. Time limit will be removed to clear at once. Oof. They turn into easy mode. I don't think necessarily that's like eating microchips. Like, sure, you can eat something that has data on it, or drink it, I guess, in that case, but like, it's probably kind of toxic. Oops, I need to use D-pad. Cool. slipped on the D-pad. There we go.
It opened! Am I gonna have to sneak past, like, guards or something?
I doubt it. This doesn't seem like it's gonna have stealth stuff in this game. But maybe. It's gonna change completely.
Guess I'm clear.
Okay, we're under the lake. Got it. Kind of cool. Almost makes me wish that I liked Endless Ocean, but I didn't like the original, so I'm not getting the new one. But
The bottom of the lake! The water looks so different here. Huh. My mom's pendant. There's water glowing inside.
just realized.
Mom, help keep me safe.
Water glowing inside
right?
it. Just
Lead
is
me
your
to
mom's
Dad.
memories in your pendant? Because that'd be weird. I can't open the map at this point. Three floors below ground level. Sophia said that Dad's lab is on the second floor of the basement.
Looks clear.
What were you gonna do if it didn't? You were being really sneaky.
Dad?
Like, where are you at? Of course, it's still in the lake. I don't figure where I am. Just take it with me. Is that? That's kind of map. That's a really confusing map. Does that mean? Yep. Okay. Cool. That's confusing. It's there. Should focus on one at a time. 204 is right there, the south of that middle floor, which is. Yeah, south of here. But what's 205? And 205. Is there anything in here? Oops, what did that say? Imagine having big thick books and documents laying around. Empty light doesn't turn on, doesn't seem like anyone uses this. Here's unlocked. Username is JC Valley 0013.
Wow.
You'll try the new Endless Ocean. I'm not. I was burned before by spending full price for the original, and I did not like how slow you move in it. It wasn't really gameplay. It was just kind of slowly move through water and look at things. Cool. This one's not bad. This is probably trying to save her and get her in here. Maybe? Yeah, okay, Gina. I kind of trusted Gina. With a name like Gina.
Oh. Aren't you...
Gina.
What's going on? What are you planning on doing with me?
You're right. I was too rough. Sorry.
You're working with Sophia, aren't you?
I understand why you're suspicious. But I'm going to need you to trust me, okay? What are you doing here?
Not sure it's necessary to force her in. I think you were trying to grab her before she made any more noise, and Sophia or somebody at Sophia's side heard. I think he's trying to get her out of the hallway because don't know where anybody suspicious is.
Dr. Robbins called for you? First I'm hearing of this.
I don't think she did.
Ryan
trust
came and
Ryan.
told me. Ryan?
He doesn't even work here. Cool.
What do you mean, Ryan who? The Ryan that works here?
That's really strange. I need to look into this. Either way, this person told you to come here? It's dangerous. You need to stay put.
What's my dad doing?
He's working with Ian, our system admin. Trying to keep Sophia out of our data.
Tell me what's going on.
Some bad stuff is going down right now. Sophia is trying to steal data from the lab.
What?
And why are you telling a teenager this information? It seems classified. Everybody is too quick to just give this random teenager sensitive information.
What is this? It's a direct call system that connects all the rooms in the lab. If it's still working, then... Ian.
Wow.
Right?
Called him and immediately passed out.
Wait here. I'm going to Ian's office. Stay here where it's safer.
It's dangerous to go alone, Ashley. Well, she's gonna be going alone. We've really gone down sideways here. And that's Elizabeth's.
Huh?
Yeah, that's her dad. Why does he have a big picture? That's kind of egotistical, but sure. Okay, I'm sure this room has a. This room's gotta have a crane. A book on Elegant Design, History of JC Valley.
A book about this lab.
The JC Valley Research Facility was founded by Judd Fitzgerald, a leading figure in the field of memory research, along with a collection of researchers from across the country. Fitzgerald, along with one of his fellow researchers, Sayoko Kitazato, created an innovative theory within the realm of memory control. Putting the theory into practice, Fitzgerald then developed the Another device. Although this device was never completed, it laid the foundation for the Another theory, which was subsequently refined by Sayoko.
Mom was researching Another here, along with Judd.
I did receive an award for Lake Julia's security system. Pretty cool. Security around Lake Julia is so good. How come my stolen bag's still missing? I guess I have tea time during the day. Could go over some tea, but now it probably isn't the best time. We had tea already today. A big table, all these chairs with me to use for meetings. But they talk all sorts of complicated science stuff while watching the monitor. Is there not a crane? There it is. How do I squeeze around here? Okay, Rex's achievements in business. As I was sorting through a box of lab documents Rex gave me, I happened across a book containing the history of JC Valley, everything from its inception to now. As I skimmed through, I was surprised to see the policies that Rex put in place to keep the lab afloat following Judd's death. He had taken over as a director, but now he's really leaning into the business side of things. He trademarked an original security system that uses biometric technology born from the research and development of Another and sold it to outside firms. It's more by having the lab assume the production of industrial goods for things like semiconductors used in the security system is able to restore JC Valley's financials. He single-handedly saved the lab from having to liquidate its assets, which were at risk of being sold to the highest bidder and ultimately lost, including all that remains of the Another project. Much of the project's research has been lost, but what remains on in other fields of study within the lab lives on in other fields of study within the lab. The lab went bankrupt and was forced to sell off its assets, which represent a huge risk. What if someone reverse engineered Another? Who knows what it would be used for? I could do anything from petty crime to starting wars, but Rex's business acumen prevented all of that. As a complete business novice myself, I'm genuinely impressed by Rex's prowess in the field. I doubt there's anyone at JC Valley who even comes to his equal. Speaking with him, I started to wonder if I can market some of the technology in the DOS as an end-user product. Perhaps we could take a few key features, like the ability to take photos or to capture detailed information about objects and add them to a cell phone. Saying they invented smartphones? It's not a bad idea. I should get Rex's opinion. Okay, I did want to see. The next one is in room. Where's the circle? 202? Yeah, 202. I didn't see what it said. Wait here, like Gina said? What do you mean wait here? Or if you use speed to learn more about the lab. Nope, should have figured it would be locked.
Huh?
The paper set on the desk, the cover page reads, on the development of a new form of liquid memory.
What's this?
Liquid memory developed under Judd Fitzgerald's dictatorship was a huge step forward in the development of the Another project. However, the liquid's potential to do significant damage to the environment must be improved upon. This was made abundantly clear 6 years ago after liquid memory spilled into Lake Juliet. Okay, that's how it got. Directorship. I think it's a dictatorship. Because of these revelations, a new team was formed with Dr. Richard Robbins at the helm, and development began on a new version of liquid memory. The goal of the new project was to make liquid memory a safer and more efficient medium for the storage of memory, thereby improving research in the field. Okay.
This tank accident. It must be the source of the pollution Greg's been looking for.
Okay. Now can I leave?
Nuh-uh.
What else is there to... Saw that. I saw those. Saw that. So I need to do the computer now? No. Oh. Bookshelf? Physiology, genetic engineering, neuroscience. Books all look super advanced, even the titles are over my head. Books on this side. Electrical engineering, computer science, and quantum theory. I don't even know where to begin. I'm looking for something that I didn't interact with. Camera's just like the one by the lakeshore. I guess I need some in here too. No. Great, I'm all confused. And I'm just gonna waste time just wandering around trying to find what I missed examining. Oh, the Judd Fitzgerald, that's what I missed. 1980 to 2002.
So this is the guy who started this place.
The Another is still in active development. Using it now is dangerous.
The experiment is what will allow us to complete its development.
Judd, the founder of JC Valley. That's who Mom was talking to.
Okay. Now can I leave? Oh, wait. Judd, where'd Judd go? Oh, Judd's there. There's nothing. What else? I examined this, right? No, I didn't.
Fancy picture. This must be Elizabeth's dad's office.
There we go.
Oh.
That'd be Gina calling?
Rex.
Great.
Is that you?
Ryan.
Ashley? What are you doing there?
Sophia was showing me around, but she attacked me. She attacked Ian too, but Gina found me. Ryan, what the heck is going on around here?
That's terrible, Ashley. I'm sorry.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Do you know what's going on?
Yes, I do. I believe Sophia intends to acquire the Another source code.
The Another? Dad isn't trying to rebuild it, is he?
Sophia may be
Sounds like
working
your dad's
with
trying
someone
to
else.
protect it. Or something. Okay.
Please be careful. I'll look into what she's been doing. You and I should meet up later.
It's taking too long. I hope nothing happened. I should take a peek outside just to see. Just looks out and everything's on fire. Even the lake. Well, this is not just a look, but have you just been standing here the whole time?
Gina.
Ashley? I told you to stay put.
The gate won't open?
Nope. Scanning this should open it. But it just isn't working. I've tried everything. This must be Sophia's doing.
Let me try.
Huh?
At least locks tilted in the system or controller. If tilted correctly, the icons gauge are filled. Oh, great. I did the stick the wrong way. Okay. I tilted it the opposite way. Oops. I did press down. What? There we go. Jeez.
All right, got it.
What is that? What did you just use?
This is the RAS. It can open all sorts of gates, doors, whatever.
Okay, but what is it?
It's this thing my mom invented.
Your mom made a piece of tech like that, and you have it? Well, in any case,
I mean, she's dead,
Now
so
I can
who
get
else
to
is gonna
Ian.
have it?
Where is he?
Lab 103.
I don't want to stand around waiting. I want to come with you.
Ashley.
I have the RAS. It's bound to come in handy again.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
This one's close too.
Can you open it?
Leave it to me. The RAS isn't responding. The light on this device is off. Maybe that's why the RAS isn't responding. Let's see.
Okay, I don't want to go in here. No.
No.
Secured access. I'm about to fall off. Insides, huh? You're gonna look. Think this is broken? The socket is missing its IC chip. Won't work this day. Who will go to this much trouble? If I replace the chip, should work, right? Should, yes. Also, Dr. Robbins has a suitable replacement chip. Should check his room to see if we can find one. Room 202. I've been trying to go in room 202. Oops. I'm gonna find the chip first. We head to Dad's lab. Oh my gosh, I'm not trying to do that button. There we go.
So this is my dad's lab.
That's right.
I could have guessed from the mess.
Your dad's very passionate about his work. Often to the point he'd spend the night here.
You know, rhyme or reason to how these books are placed. What do they do when they want a specific book? What do they do? They want a specific look through every single one. Why are you still calling your dad? I don't know, maybe your dad uses those pronouns, but like they've never done that before. The JC Valley logo number for each room are on the panel. Box of cavity, the part of the parts I've seen before. Wait, where are we? Oh, there's a crane in this room. This messy room. To be fair, all the mess is on the sides of the room. There it is. Number 6, Omen of Another's Resurrection. Come September, it will have been 1.5 years since I left Blood Edward Island. I got a call from Rex, a former co-worker at MJ Labs. He's the director of JC Valley now, and it sounds like there are those in his lab who want to revive the Another project. Back in the island, I interrupted Bill's transmission and was certain I had destroyed the Another along with its source code. It would seem at least a portion of the code Bill transferred made into someone's hands and subsequently into JC Valley's data management system. Okay, Rex looking into how the data got in. He'll try to identify anyone involved with it, too. So far, he's figured out some of the data is in the security system, which he can't access himself. He has no idea what the code is doing there. He asked me to help investigate. I immediately agreed. We cannot allow the Another project to be revived, no matter the cost. To join JC Valley so I can ensure nobody's hurt by Another, like Ashley and I were. Okay. Well, like, you have a good reason to be always here, but also doesn't make it okay. Oh, I want to see. The next one is literally the next room, right? Yeah. Room 201. That's a junk, no IC chip, huh? Forgot that's what we were looking for. Junk I've already got. The garbage can is empty. Okay, no IC chip here either. Back various pieces of equipment. I'll use coffee makers. That's on the counter. Dad and his coffee. Must be for coffee. And Dusty probably has been touched in a while. I should look around more. Can't find it. I have no idea where the IC chip should be. May not be here. If it's not here, we could check Sophia's lab. It's risky though. Where's Sophia's lab?
Hey.
Lab 203. Dad can play guitar too? Maybe I should ask him to jam with me. I thought you knew he could play guitar. Dad's coworkers are in this photo. It looks like he's friends with pretty much everyone. Dad has some pictures of us here too. Where the heck did this photo come from? This is Sophia's lab, but the door is locked. This thing has power. Wait, to open the door. I'm just using this thing all the time. Wow, that one was easy. Got it open.
Yes.
Good work, Ashley. Now we can take a look around inside. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, follow me.
All right.
All clear, no one's around. Right, so this is Sophia's lab. I think we'll actually find the IC chip for the other door in here. We'll just have to look.
All right.
Split up. I'll take the desk area.
You're going to search the computer?
Yeah, might be able to dig up some dirt on Sophia.
Do you know her password?
Probably. Got it.
Whoa, already? You're amazing.
I do my best. 1 point for the good guys, right?
Right.
Oh. Oh, this is...
You found something?
She was emailing someone. I can't see who. But there are 2 emails here. Sophia may have had help.
What did they say?
Dr. Robbins invited his daughter out, so I had a boy steal her bag for me. Fortunately, she wasn't carrying any information on the another with her. Okay, so that explains that. I'm not giving up, though. Based on what I've been told by my local informant, it's possible Ashley knows something about the another device. I'm going to make direct contact with her to confirm. Who asked us about the another?
What is this? It's information out the another. She's getting help from somewhere. Sophia was after me right from the start. She had Matthew steal my bag in exchange for info on his dad. Ugh, Sophia, you...
I'm not letting her get away with this.
Gina?
I've had enough of her doing whatever she pleases.
Let's stop her.
First, we need to find whoever's helping her. Let's see what's in the other email.
Compared to the first iteration of another device developed at JC Valley, the one developed in Blood Edward Island boasted superior functionality based on data from early testing. Unfortunately, the updated model was destroyed. Yeah. However, some data was extracted before its destruction. That data was loaded onto the prototype another. The data transfer introduced a new problem. The data was configured with a unique initialization code, so an external system was required to access it. Seems Dr. Robbins added an extra encryption layer during the creation of the new device. The agent assigned to Blood Edward Island reported the existence of a standalone remote access point for the destroyed another. We have been so far unable to confirm those reports. Dr. Robbins is staying quiet, but it is likely that his daughter Ashley is in possession of the remote device. Ashley's personal belongings will be the next target of our ongoing inquiry.
There's an another in this lab? This mentions an agent. I wonder if that was Bill. And I wonder if Dad knows Sophia was looking into another. Dad's not on the another project anymore. Is he?
Blood Edward Island. Dr. Robbins mentioned that place. Maybe this agent is the person helping Sophia.
No, it can't be. He died on the island.
You were there with your dad. Well, if he's gone, who's Sophia working with now?
mean, I think for one, she's working with, what's his name? Ryan. Ryan Gray. Have we heard the name Gray? Peter's on the desk. Oh, I already... No, don't reread. Did you trip you into the pockets? Guess not.
My bag!
What?
This is my bag. It was stolen at the bus stop. Ugh! She dumped all my stuff in the garbage. I need to make sure it's all here.
A teddy bear too? He's still in good shape, not even dirty. Who'd throw this out? Not cool, Sophia. This is my sheet music. I'm so glad it's in one piece. In my wallet, all the cash still inside and everything. There's my cell phone. We can contact the outside with it. Ah, crud, the battery's dead. Too bad I don't have the charger. Our album. Phew, it's not even scratched. Let's see, and oh hey, there's something at the bottom of the garbage can. Hey Gina, got any idea what this is? That's the IC chip, so Sophia must have taken it out of the door. Now that we have it, we should be able to turn the door on. Base. What's in the notepad? Sophia's notepad made sure to pass down. Unlocked, not found any hints. Loading, there we go. So much stuff we got. Oh, we haven't been eating our snacks. Oh, nice and crispy, just how I like them. What's that flavor? Sea salt, pizza, hint of cream? Whatever it is, I'm into it. Let's have the jerky too. The more I chew, the more flavor comes through. I'm not a big jerky fan. Maybe I should share some with Dad when I see him. That jerky is great. Okay. Let's go pop the thing in. IC chip. I should be able to open the door.
The rest lit up. So the DAS... Alright, it's responding. I think this will do it. Let's use the DAS to lift the security.
Go there. Tilt. Rotate. And I pressed the wrong buttons. Cool. Great. Tilt. Come on. Oh. Left hold A. Y. That L down. Oh, phew. That. I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? I keep doing it like my Xbox controller for some reason. There we go.
Got it.
I've only heard stories about your mother, but what I heard is that she was the real deal. A true genius.
Can you tell me anything about her?
I know she was a founding member of JC Valley. She was a legend, handpicked by Judd himself. But I never had the pleasure of meeting her.
Oh.
We're here,
All right.
actually. Three lab coats and 3 desks. 'Cause three people share this office space. Okay. Like famous enough to be featured in fishing magazine. Thought there's not fish in it anymore. Those are fishing ready here, lures and everything. Attach fishing friends. Wait, I need to, before I examine everything, where is... There it is. Fishing pro and a fishing foe. The guy in room 201 is supposed to be some sort of master fisherman. Said his technique borders on the supernatural. Several fellow researchers want to learn from him. Rex has already taken lessons. Even as someone he refers to as his arch rival. Rival's name is Michael Crusoe, former president of Crusoe Resort, the company that tried to develop a resort at this lake 5 years ago. I'd never heard of this legendary fisherman Crusoe before, but it sounds like he holds multiple records for largest fish caught in various tournaments all throughout the country. Michael Crusoe was born in Lake Juliet. People around here blame his company for the pollution, but the guy in room 201 doesn't believe it. He says it's all made up. As to why he believes it, says that Crusoe is the ultimate fisherman. Simply no way someone like that would do anything to harm the environment. He's waiting for Crusoe to make his triumphant return to the lake. Today, as he meticulously polished his gear, he looked up at me and said, "I hope to face Michael in a fishing tourney one of these days." We only have 2 more, and they're both on B1. Okay. Instruction for the water quality test feature the DOS. Any other computer disassembled. Easy to see, easy to retrieve. Pinnacle of organizational practices. Papers, cups, and heat. For detail. Like water, tea, cool pop. Was he actually investigating soft drinks too? Oh god. I was like, wait, water. Building directory for JC Valley. A pamphlet includes the info from the building directory. I guess 1 pamphlet is probably enough. I guess if you missed a chance to get the map, you can get it there. Okay, I don't know. I'm worried that we'll get into a bunch of cutscene or something when we go through there. That is... What is this? This goes up to B1, I guess. So I think this is probably a good place to leave it off. Where is... There it is.